Because I am. I needed more time this morning. I'm not even close to being ready. Yesterday we didn't get home until late because we were in Texas. Nobody's here anyway. But this time, hopefully, I don't forget to post it. My hair's like 17 million colors. Isn't it awesome? Hey there. I don't know what I'm doing. No. How are you this morning, afternoon? What time is it? You don't have to tell me where you are. What time is it where you are? So that way I know how to greet you. Sorry, I'm so today. We didn't get in until later because we went to Texas to get my husband's truck. You got it. It's not a new truck. It's a new to him truck. Okay, it's a good afternoon to you. But he got himself a Chevy Avalanche, which I am super jealous because I have wanted one of those forever. And I'm probably gonna be driving it if I can. If I fits, I sits. So I needed an extra hour today because I was just like, and like I said, hopefully I don't forget to post this one. I don't know what happened last week. Went live and there were people here and we were all chatting and I went for an hour. And yeah, I don't know what happened, but I didn't post it. So I was like, oh man. I was very sad about that because I was like, wow, I had people interacting and went for an hour because I just like lost track of time. So how are you today? Yeah, I'm still getting used to my new phone, so I'm like, okay, I pushed the wrong button. I'm old and getting used to new technology is weird for me. Being young, I miss it. And I didn't go live for my birthday because I don't know, I just got in. So I'm not eating today. Well, that's good. Yeah, as soon as I get off of here, I gotta log into work. Blarg. But, you know. Hey! Hey girl, hi. I was just watching Karina Kaboom before I went live. Well, I was folding laundry and printing insurance cards and, and this and that and this. Josh went to it's called an MVD here, the DMV, to go get his new truck registered. So I had to print out the insurance cards. So, but yeah. It's so weird. There's two people on here, but it only shows one. It's crazy. Thank you. Okay. So it's 7:15 where you are. Cool. I'll try to remember that after about the third time of telling me I will. Sometimes you just gotta beat it into my head. Yeah, so I'm just chilling, about to go, like when I get off here, I'll log in work. I haven't logged in work in a couple days. Right? That's how it is on Facebook too when I go live. It'll show more people or less. Or everybody, it actually shows you who's on, and sometimes it won't It won't. I'll see somebody talking and they won't be on the list. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. I know I'm making all this noise. I got this doesn't have a gift receipt. In the mail. Well, from Amazon. And I'm guessing it's birthday presents. Oh, yeah, the other thing about my new phone, like, I'm still getting used to the no headphone jack. So I gotta remember when I wake up in the morning to plug in my headphones so they can charge, so I can use them. So I gotta get one of those adapters so I can use normal headphones again and I don't have to worry about charging them. But I keep forgetting to order them off of Amazon, because I do that. I for when it's for myself, I forget. Yeah, I didn't delete it. I think I pushed the wrong button. I probably accidentally, like, deleted it because I'm special. How do I do this? See, I'm all like, I can't even figure out a bracelet because there's no way that's going to fit my wrist. Okay. So I'm not trying to get all controversial here. It's just a conversation I was having with my friend last night while I was on the phone. Because, you know, I was driving by myself last night because Josh was in the truck in front of me. Man, this purple is looking dingy. I'm so happy too. It's the newest truck he's ever gotten. It's a 2003. He's into older models, old trucks and stuff. But he got this because, yeah, he was sick of working on his old ones all the time. And in this town, it's hard to find people to work on them. I'm sure I've talked about this. So he just decided to sell them all. How do I do this? Oh, there we go. He decided to sell them all. Thank you. Thank you. And the money he got, this truck was $200 less than the money he got from selling his vehicles. So he still has his bus though. I don't know what he's doing with that. Like, I do want a bus. I'll figure it out. But I think it's cute. I don't know who sent it to me though. Right? I know. I remember watching the commercial back when they first came out. And they're like, is it a truck or is it an SUV? Is it a truck? Okay. I don't know who sent this, but thank you. That's cute. I like it. It's partly like appropriating several cultures, but I don't know. But yeah. So what I was saying, I get so distracted. I hate it. No, like a school bus that was converted. One day I'll have to show you guys. The only problem with this bus though is it's really old and the tires are like super hard to find. And I'm like, okay, if we're actually gonna like fix this up and live in it one day and travel, if we're just gonna put it in one place, not an issue. But if we're gonna travel with it, I would feel safer traveling with something that has tires that are not hard to find and that don't need somebody right. These actually, they're like, most people don't know how to put them on anymore because like only old school people, like old school tire people, know how to do it. It's called like a double axle, double rim. It's like a whole process, like it's like a 2 or 3 step process to do the tires. Split rim, there we go, split rim tires. If you want to look them up on Google, they're quite expensive. They're not for sale in a lot of places. Um, split rim tires. There we go. I just couldn't think of the word. But I would feel safer traveling in something that had tires that were more universal. Dually? I don't know what that means. Wait, I don't know. Maybe. You know, I'm gonna have to go look if it has double in the back. But the split rim is actually, every rim is like split, and then there's like, you have to put a tube, and then you gotta put the tire. He explained it to me one day, and then we watched a YouTube video, but it's been a while, and I'm like, okay, and you can actually like kill yourself putting them on. I'm like, So, they're like super dangerous. This bus is from the 70s though. Like it's, I think a 70, I don't want to say, I think 78, 79. A Chevy. So, I only have 2 drinks today. It's lemon water and my coffee. No third drink today. But yeah, it's an old school bus. It needs work. Right now we're just using it for storage. So, okay, so what I was going to say is, like I said, I don't want to be controversial or anything, but I was talking to a friend of mine last night on the phone, on Bluetooth, while I was driving, and we were talking about the C word. The one that YouTube doesn't really like you talking about too much. Anyways, and he was talking about how he got brain fog. Yeah, the possibly dying part doesn't sound as awesome, but you know, it's cool if, you know, we keep it. It just depends. Like I said, if we're staying in one place, I'm totally down for keeping it and fixing it up, and then we'll park it and yay. But let's see. Wow, it's like 3 necklaces, and then these cool nose ring things. I don't know who sent this, but thank you. If you're on here, I'll like post a picture on Facebook and be like, thank you too. But the COVID thing, oops, I said it. Oh no, my live's gonna be shut down. Okay, so like, I noticed one of the things, and I don't know if either of you have had it. Brain fog. Oh my God, brain fog. He was saying the same thing, you know, and I have another friend who had it. She still, 6 months later, doesn't have her taste back. But brain fog, oh my God. Like, I'll be forgetting what I'm doing in the middle of doing it. Or like, I'll know a word, but the word just won't come out of my mouth. Like, I can see the word, and I'm thinking about the word, but it just doesn't want to come out. That's good. It's good. I'm not 100% sure I had it, but I think I did. I didn't get tested because I don't go out in public. And like, it was bad, but it wasn't too bad. I didn't lose my taste or anything. And plus we were around somebody that did have it at the time. Like, we didn't know, but they were one of those people. But I felt like I was dying for like 2 days. And I stayed in bed for like a week, and so did Josh. Like, we just slept and slept, and we couldn't barely breathe because our noses were so stuffed up, and like, I didn't even have the energy to go get tested. So, and then like, when it was done, my sense of smell blew up. It got like better. Like, my sense of smell is super strong, and it got like 10 times stronger. And I've been having trouble with breathing, and I've had this horrible brain fog afterwards. That's cute. That's cute. I like it. And it fits. I need to get on my other phone and see if I can bug somebody to come over here. Like, girl, are you online? Like, where are you? Yes, I'm using my old phone. Let's see. Okay. Like, I posted on my Facebook that I was going live, but I don't feel like there's much interest from people on my Facebook, really. It's weird. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm trying to see if anybody's online on my Facebook. Be like, come, talk to us. But that's okay, because there's another Facebook that I sometimes advertise on my community page. I mean, not a Facebook, YouTube. Brain fog is just like, woof. It's so weird, but it's got so intense after that. Like, yeah. And he was telling me the same thing. Like, one day he was eating dinner and, like, he forgot what he was supposed to do. Like, he was sitting there and he was holding his fork and his knife and he was like, ooh, what the hell am I doing? Like, what? That is crazy. But, yeah. Hopefully somebody comes online. I messaged a few people. I'm like, get your ass up and come. She might still be sleeping, though. She's a late person. Now I forgot what else I was saying. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I'm still really sad about last week's being deleted, because it was good. Hopefully if I keep doing these, more people will come, and we'll get some, it'll be less one-way conversation. So I always feel, I think that, I don't know, like, I know I do these YouTube videos, and I've done them for years, and it's just when I'm live, it's really weird. Like, I feel, yeah, she's a night owl, so, but yeah, I just feel really weird when it's like live. I feel like I'm being too greedy, talking too much, or something. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm not eating breakfast today, so. There was this necklace too, which I really think is pretty cool. It's purple. And then there's these. I like that bracelet. I just have to figure it out. I know. It's not nerves particularly. It's just, okay. What's the word I'm looking for? Are you home? Or was that the penny?
That's me. Oh. I had to come home to get the truck.
Okay, see, I told you to take the truck. I love you.
I love you.
Mwah. I just feel greedy. That is the only word I can think of. Well, just you right now, so there we go. So, yeah, I don't feel like feeling like I'm monopolizing the chat. That's probably what I'm trying to say more. Like, when it's just a recorded video, I don't get that feeling so much. But yeah, I still have so many recorded videos I still have to release, and I'm slacking again. My nose just whistled. Like, last week I was talking about how, like, okay, like, last week I was just bad. Depression. And I didn't put up any videos. I didn't record any videos. I have videos from like 2 weeks ago. I wasn't cleaning. I wasn't unboxing stuff. Yeah, true, but you know. I just like sharing, I guess. I don't know. And it is about the fans, people, friends too, because like, you know, without an audience, you're just talking to yourself. I've got my dogs for that. No. but it's, but yeah, last week I was talking about hello other person. Um how I was depressed and like last week was just a haze. Because I was waking up and eating candy, which pretty much renders me useless for the rest of the day. Because I was just so, with everything going on over in Ukraine, and then with my birthday and turning 42, and then Monday is my ex's birthday. And it's weird because this is the first one that he's been not with us. And then 19th is his death day. He died 12 days after his birthday. So it's just a little depressing for me because even though we're not together anymore and he was a jerk and, you know, I've got a wonderful guy now, it's still, like, for me, people get really in my heart, and even if I don't talk to them, I still think about them. And then there's also the fact that it was 18 freaking years of my life. So it was, and I love that Josh is so understanding about things like this. Like, he is just the greatest. You know, when I was depressed after Pablo died, he didn't give me a hard time about it. He was supportive. He gave me room. You know, he was just great. Josh is like full of green flags. Like, I'm getting teary-eyed. He's just so wonderful. I can't help it. I'm like, how did I get him? You know, and I was talking a little bit about his brain injury too, like the things that it affects. She said, "No, what's up?" Sorry, I'm getting a little teary-eyed. I don't understand what I did to deserve an amazing man. There we go. I'm live on YouTube. Okay, there we go. So forgive me. Okay. But yeah, I was talking about stuff with his brain injury because I know before somebody's like, "Oh, does his brain injury affect things?" And I'm like, not so much. There's only like really two things that he's on his own timeline. He's great. He's on his own timeline, which just drives me nuts because I'm very punctual. Well, I try to be. I've a little bit of New Mexico has gotten to me, but I try to be relatively on time. Hello, welcome, good morning. You know, I get distracted. I'm doing things, you know, and I forget. I get lost in my own world too. But like things that would take me 20 minutes take my husband an hour sometimes. And it's just because he takes his time. You know, like going to the grocery store. He goes down every aisle. He, you know, looks at things. I figured, I was like, oh, maybe she's awake. And they're like me, but I hate the store, so I haven't gone into a grocery store since March 2020. But back when I did go to the store, I knew the exact layout. I knew where everything was. I knew what I wanted to get. I would get it and I would get out. Or like if I run errands, if I do leave the house and I run errands, I try to line up like 4 or 5 errands at once. And then I'll map it out in my head. Okay, this errand is here, 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 here. I'll make it like a circle. I'll try to get all the errands like timed out and mapped, and so I can do them in order. And he doesn't do that. And I know people are different, so it's like, okay, you know, or he'll forget. You know, obviously. He has a brain injury. He has a short-term memory problem, which You know, like with my ex, that would have drove me nuts. It's weird because like he's dead now. I can say this. He may have been right about a few things. Crazy, I know. But my ex might have been right about a few things. Because he used to say to me when I get mad about little stupid things like leaving the cabinet door open and stuff. If you really loved me, it wouldn't bother you as much. And I'm like, at the time I was like, well, fuck you. But now I'm like, because I don't get mad about that stuff with Josh. Because I know he forgot because he has a brain injury. It wasn't like he did it on purpose or he was too drunk or he was just being an asshole because he knew it annoyed me. But I love him and, you know, like I know he's not doing it on purpose. So I don't get mad. Or he forgets this or he forgets that. Or, you know, like I don't get mad about the same things. So maybe maybe your Pablo was right. I don't want his ghost to hear that. Anyways, so how are you today, Kristen? You ready to take over the world with me? My curtain looks purple and it's cool. That is like way cool how purple it looks. Tired, huh? So anybody got any questions? We've got like 5 minutes left, I think. Depending. There's 3 people here. I'm not sure who the third person is. Oh, it says 2 for you? That's weird. It says 3. I didn't know it shows you how many people are on. That's kind of cool. Oh, yeah, duh. Oh, yeah, I was talking about... I put this on my, Facebook. I said, I'm going to be live on YouTube. So, anyways, like, there's a show most of us watch. Our little gang. Lisa? No, wait, no, sorry. Elsa. I'm like, okay, I had to scan my brain for the information. I'm like, Elsa. Because I used to say her name, like Elsa. Because I do stuff phonetically. And, she's like, no, it's like the sister on Frozen. Okay, no. I don't have a kid. I haven't watched Frozen. But I was like, okay, I know the name, I know. I should know this. I mean, it's a very popular movie. So, yeah. Her name is pronounced like the sister on Frozen. Yeah. I still call Lisa. Oh no. My brain, it's broken. Okay. Yeah, it's Lisa. I've never seen Lisa spelled with an E. It trips me out, like, because my brain wants to say Lisa. Like, you know. But I gotta keep reminding myself, it's Lisa. Lola is just dead. Here. I mean, not literally, but... See, she's still alive. Hi, Lola. She's having a bad day. She's not getting up or exerting any energy unless she has to today. She's been having a bad day. Her old bones are aching. So we gave her some CBD and some fish oil. Because her old bones are crying and her joints are aching and she just wants to sleep today, so that's what she's gonna do. Huh. Right? Oh no, I lost another one. I'm still a little all like, ugh. Okay, so like my eyes are all red. I was crying earlier a little bit. Does this show? And I got bags. I'm so tired. I don't know why. Well, it might have been all the driving yesterday. I was calling people on the phone, Kristen. Because, like, you know, I'm driving like 2 hours with nobody in the car with me, and I'm like, okay, who do I need to talk to? Called my one friend I haven't talked to in months. I was like, hey, biatch, what's up? So, you know, like, that was the only part that sucked. It's like, why can't we just slap the key on the back of the Avalanche? No, it was, but we could if we wanted. Got a tow package, and it's a 4x4. Ooh. 1,500 pounds. I think that's how it works. It's a Avalanche 1500. See, yeah, usually I don't call people on the phone either, or answer the phone. But I was like, you know, for some reason when I'm driving in the car by myself, I'm like, I need to talk to somebody. Because usually I have Josh's ear to talk off. He just lets me ramble, ramble, ramble. So, you know, or I'll be listening to music, and I don't know. I was like, people always complain they don't hear from me enough, so I was like, I'll call somebody. But then I couldn't think of who to call. Right? Yeah, see, exactly. 2 hour drive, perfect time to call. Only bad part was a couple black spots. You know, like, doop, doop, doop. I think the calls got dropped like twice. Because there is nothing out here. Like, when you're driving to Texas, there's really nothing. So, like, just windmills. Those big windmills. Some cows. That would probably be my sister or my mom. Because my mom calls, like, when she wants stuff. And then my sister calls all the time. And she's one of those people who call and call and call and call and call and call and call until you answer, mad because they don't know what text is. Like, hey, are you busy? Can I call you? Or, you know, like, hey, I tried calling, you know, call me back when you get a chance. Not my sister. And I've asked her many times not to call like that unless it's emergency, and it does not register. So sometimes you just gotta love people for who they are, even if they are annoying. I love you, Angie. Hi, little Josh, if you ever watch this. They do watch my YouTube, especially like my nephew. Like, my sister tries to make sure that it's nothing that he shouldn't be watching. And of course, I put, like, you know, for 18 and over on my videos. It's not limited to, but it's an adult audience. So, like, she has the parental controls, so he can watch, like, my bark box videos and stuff like that. I gotta start doing those again. Oh, the dogs miss bark boxes. And Josh loves bark box videos. And then, like, I get him bark boxes for his dog now that he has. He had to get a dog. He just had to get a dog. And he does little unboxing videos for me. He should put him in his movie review group on Facebook, huh? His bark box videos. He wants to be a YouTuber like Mr. Beast. He wants to rescue dogs. He wants to help people. He volunteers at the food pantry at his church. They got a pit bull. It kind of looks like Junior. Junior! Hey, Junior! Okay, never mind. That black one right there, that black thing that looks like a pillow, that's Junior. It kind of looks like Junior, and because he wanted Junior. He wanted Junior. He's like, when I move down there, Junior's my dog. And, yeah. But the moving here isn't probably anything that's in the cards anytime soon. So, trust me, I've been trying. I try to recruit people all the time. I'm like, if somebody I like moves here, maybe this place won't be as much of a prison. Like, it's not a prison, but it is. I don't know. It's weird. Like, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to, like, I don't know what people's affiliations are. I know Christians like me, kind of like whatever. Uh, let people be people. But, like, it feels like you're stuck in 1950 here. There we go. It feels like you're stuck in 1950. And a lot of people are just not my kind of people. I don't dislike them necessarily. There are a few. But I don't associate with them. But like they're just not on my vibe. If that makes sense. Like I'm eccentric. I'm open-minded. I'm a supporter of people and love and and like just leaving people the heck alone to be what they want to be. Yeah, but I do love living here because the traffic is wonderful. Okay, sorry. Like after going to the city yesterday, I don't understand because I grew up in a city, a big city. But after going to Amarillo yesterday, I hate going to the city. I hate driving in the city. It is horrible. The lights. Oh my god. The stoplights are like 10 minutes long, I swear. And here it's like you stop just for a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, not all Texas drivers, but definitely the ones in Amarillo. And plus, like I said, it's city driving too. You got to be more defensive, and there's more cars, and the street lights are longer. And oh my God, trying to merge into lanes and this and that. And the streets are full. And in Tucumcari, there's like 3-4 cars. Anytime, I swear to God, anytime I get sick of driving in Tucumcari, because it happens sometimes, I'll be like, oh, this traffic is horrible. You're right. I'm just going to go visit Amarillo or Clovis, and I'm going to be like, coming back. Oh, I missed you. And I will say one thing. Amarillo, I mean, I didn't see that many people on the street. Like, okay, like when you go to Albuquerque, it's horrible because, like, I don't like going to Albuquerque, and I know that's bad because I have people there I love. But when you go to Albuquerque, there are just people on the street everywhere, and they're panhandlers, and there's people doing drugs. I imagine, like, up that way, oh my God, especially, like, I couldn't even imagine driving in, like, LA or New York or something, and Connecticut is up there that near New York and stuff, so I can only imagine. I hear the drivers are really aggressive up there. Yeah, yeah, demo drivers. That's Albuquerque, man. Oh my God. Every time, like back in the day when my mom still lived there, every time we would go to Albuquerque, there were at least like 3 accidents that we saw. It was insane. Like, okay. And I'm not just talking little accidents. Like, people would steal cars and be like driving them like freaking race cars and like flipping them over. They were pretty bad accidents. So every time we went to Albuquerque, like I said, there be people sitting at bus stops. Yeah. At like doing drugs on bus stops. I'm like, okay, yeah. It was crazy. Albuquerque really scared me by the time I moved out. And then by the time I got my mom out, it was like, I don't want to go back. And it sucks. Because there's some decent stuff in Albuquerque. It's just too darn scary for me. And like I said, you know, I have people there that I would love to visit and see. Really? Yeah, yeah. Well, all of the lower part of California is pretty crazy. It's like traffic wise. Like I think because I noticed up when we went through California, now granted this is like 12 years ago, when we were driving through California, the northern part wasn't as bad. And then we got towards San Francisco and all that. Like, there was this, I don't, it was a little before San Francisco. And it just kind of got worse as you went down. When we got to San Diego, oh my god. Like, when my ex and I eloped, we went to Mexico, and like we didn't even realize we were in a lane to go to Mexico until we were in Mexico because the traffic was just so intense. And you want to talk about crazy driving? Oh, I mean, not regular Mexico, old Mexico. That is the craziest. Pixie sticks. New Mexico isn't that bad, but like Mexico, oh my god, that was intense driving. I am glad that we went to Mexico back then when I was used to city driving, because if I went to Mexico now, I couldn't do it. I could not drive there. I'm sure it hasn't gotten any better. So yeah. Hi, Lola. Oh, she's dreaming. Okay. You want to see her dreaming? Let's see. She's still doing it. Just logging into work, and then later, see her feet doing some spins around 6 o'clock in the Hatter House group. Look at her little feet. Oh, no. Get that buddy. Get that rabbit. Aw, she's not dreaming no more. Oh. Okay, sorry. Sorry, I know I'm weird. I'm all like, here, look at my dog. She has some intense dreams, let me tell you, man. She'll be like making all kinds of noises and jerking, and sometimes she'll be like, she's so cute. Oh, did you see that stretch? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so obsessed with my dogs. Did you see that stretch? She's so cute. Sorry, I'm a dork. Oh, Lola. Miss Lola girl. Is your arthritis kicking your butt today? Yeah, you just want to sleep all day. So what do you have? A fellow pet owner. Kristen has a lot of pets. What kind of pets do you have? This is going longer than 30 minutes, but that's okay. I know you have doggies. Lots of doggies. The cutest doggies. Well, not the cutest, obviously. Oh, a kitty? What color? I like cats. I used to love cats. A purse dog, yeah, that's what I call them too. My ex used to call them football dogs. Hi. Oh yeah, so you know how we took the dog with us to see if that guy wanted him? He already had 5 dogs, so I think he was set. He was really a dog lover. I did not know how many dogs he had, but I knew he was a dog lover. I was like, well, maybe there's a chance he'll want Penny. Oh, aw, little Cabby Tabby. I mean, like, I used to be a cat person. I'm not as much anymore, and plus Junior is my cat, so. Girl, I just got a message from Lisa about Starbucks cups, and she's like, oh my god. Because she got that one and she put it up, and it was $5 a spot. And I told her she should have left it at that because that cup is selling on eBay for like $50. So I told her that was fairly priced. And she goes, but I only paid $25 for it. I just got a message. It was only $25. Yeah, they don't matter. When you're reselling them, they go by the black market price. No, I'm just kidding. Black market Starbucks cups. Imagine if they made like counterfeit Starbucks cups. They probably do. I want a counterfeit purple web. Anyways, that cup's like $300. I'm never gonna get it. Hi, we were just talking about you. No. Actually, we were. We were saying how you call me relentlessly sometimes. It is very pretty. I mean, not a stainless steel person. I'll probably re-raffle it, but like, you know. So if I win it, there's a chance you could win it later. Are you still here, Angela? Or is it Josh? I bet there is. I need to find that out somehow. I don't know how, but I need to find out. Like, I know there's cups that, like, want to be Starbucks. But are there cups that actually strive to be Starbucks? Like, there's a difference. Like, you know, just a pretty cup. Okay. Oh, okay. See, kids don't have school here on Fridays, so I wasn't sure. Little Ash. So did that Minecraft thing ever work out? Did you guys like agree to a schedule of Minecrafting? Hey, everybody say hi to my sister. She's on. Hi, Lori, sister. It's so weird how this is like progressed. It was all purple at one time and now it's like pink and purple. See, yeah, my nephew plays Minecraft and he just wants to watch the videos all the time. Okay, cool. Well, I sent you that chore chart and calendar, and it goes on the. You put it on the fridge. It's a magnet, and it comes with these pens, erasable pens, so you guys can figure that out. You want to see Lola, Angie? Oh no, only one person. Dude. See, there's Lola and Junior sleeping. Junior's just like, I know, it says there's only one person, and there's 3 people here, obviously. Lola's using this as a pillow, Junior's using Lola as a pillow. I hate that they, okay, like, I don't hate that they get along so well. They're just so attached to each other that maybe they don't, like, want to let someone else in. And maybe that's their issue with Penny. Like, I wish I could get into their brains and figure out why they're just so, like, Lola doesn't hate Penny. She's just indifferent to Penny. She doesn't want to deal with Penny. Penny has too much energy, which I get. Lola's an old dog. Lola has arthritis. Lola has cancer. Lola is just an old dog who doesn't have a lot of energy. So, you know, of course, Penny is like, bing, 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 bing. Junior has tons of energy. But he just does not want to F with Penny. But here's the really weird part about that. Maybe he thinks Lola will get mad at him for cheating. I don't know. But I'm talking about you. Yeah, Junior, Junior, Junior. Junior, Junior. Junior, Junior. Junior, Junior. Junior. Oh, Lola's tail is wagging. Hi, Junior. Come here. Oh, Lola's trying to come here. Oh, Lola. Oh, Lola. Oh, Lola. Junior. Lola. Lola, Lola. You're such a good girl. You just stay right where you are, okay? Don't move. I'm gonna let you have your day. Plus, I did give you a little bit of CBD, so you're probably like, yeah, man, the pain's all gone. Yeah, you like the I can't say that word. You like the D word. When I say the D word. Oh, what does she want? She just wants to meow. See, when I give them the CBD, I say the D word, and Lola like perks up. DRUGS. Lola, would you like some? Would you like some magic medicine to make your joints feel better? She's like, yes, give me. Ah. She likes the magic medicine. Hi. But yeah, when I say the D word like that, she's like, oh, hi, what's up? You're my best friend. I love you. It's kind of like, what are your dog's trigger words? Oh no. Okay, there's another question. Do cats have trigger words? Like, are there words? Aww. Maybe she was, you know. Because I know Junior really likes ladies. Sometimes when they visit. What? When they are in their special time, Junior really likes ladies. It's like when they're, trying to say this YouTube friendly. He'll pay more attention to them that time than normal times. Maybe she was that time. And Blue was like, oh, I love that. What is that smell? It's so intoxicating and enchanting, and I just need to have more. Anyways. But yeah, so my dog's trigger words, like I said, do cats have trigger words? I don't know. Like, actually, you know what? I had a cat that used to like the T word. Truth. See, I used to have a cat that knew the word truth. Lola's ears are like, I think I heard a word I like. And you heard a door with the daddy. So yeah, like, woohoo! Oh, I love your license plate. You got the green chili one? Hell yeah, your truck's officially yours. Go, babe. Yeah, the T word. T-reets. Well, it's like Geo and the golden arches. When I say that actual word, they don't do it as much as they used to when I was single. Because we ate out like all the time. I hate dishes and I hated cooking for one, so we ate out. And I would always get stuff really cheap. Only your orange one, huh? Josh was like, hey, no, mom's your girlfriend. Right? I know. I could understand that. I get a little jealous when Junior pays more attention to the girls than me. Like, what the heck, Junior? You're cheating on me. Um, Penny is clearly Josh's dog. Like, seriously. But he spends the majority of the time with her, and he feeds her. So, I mean, that is understandable. Like, why she has more of a detachment to him. Like, yesterday, because we took her to Texas with us, because, you know, I didn't feel right with her being in the cage, in her kennel, like, that whole time we were gone. And then the other two just being able to do whatever. Aw, Lucky. Yeah, she was a good cat. But yeah. Aw. Opie. That's a cute name. But yeah, I didn't feel comfortable. And plus the guy we were buying the truck from really liked dogs. So I was like, well, maybe there's a chance. So I do remember her. I was like, maybe there's a chance that this guy will want to adopt another dog. But no, he already had 5. So he was good. I think he was well above the legal limits for the Amarillo, you know, whatever, pet or can't say the word. It's right there. There's that brain fog. You know, the rules. Or ordinance. There we go. It was like not wanting to come out of my mouth. Yeah, I think you might be too. Then again, are you in the city or are you in the country? So, like right now, like it's crazy, okay? Crazy. Where we are, right here, and I'm doing the talking with my hands. Where we are, there's a limit. If we go across the street, yes, I know. Exactly. It's like, okay, I'm trying to talk here. If we go across the street, there's no limit. There's literally a farm across the street from us. Maybe one day I'll do a live, like, outside. Don't hold me to that. Hi. How are you today, Angie? Everybody go check out her channel. You can see her name in the comments. She has she actually has several really cool channels. And I suck as a friend because I don't watch the gaming one because I'm not into gaming too much. But I don't know. But I watch the other ones. The Explorers, well, the main channel is my favorite where you talk about your life and stuff. And it's like just sitting down with a friend. That's my favorite one. And then she does food, like reviews on stuff. So go check her out. She's on here. And yeah, so like across the street there's cows, there's horses, there's goats, there's pigs, there's chickens. You know the little pig that Penny plays with sometimes? Jelly Bean, he lives across the street. She lives across the street, sorry. They've got tons of vehicles. You know, there's no rules over there. It's just bad man's land. Thank you. Come on, Junior. We'll do the switch in a little bit. So, there's no windows in the front of the house, really. Just, like, at the same time cool, but also at the same time, because, you know, what I'll do is I'll just come. I know, I'm sorry, I'm getting a piece of hair. Well, hi there. He decided to join. He wants you guys to ask him questions. So, Junior, how do you feel about Penny? Aww. Aww. See, that's what I don't get. I don't get it. Okay, like, the other day there was this loud bang. Like, I think it was like. Do you remember, Kristen? I don't know if you remember. What is your favorite treat, Junior? Bread. Old bread. Old biscuits. Old muffins. Old breadsticks. And tortillas left on the counter for a couple days. Those are his favorite treats. So yeah, there was this loud bang because like a transformer blew during a storm, and it was huge. Like I swear, the house shook. First thing Junior does, he hops up, he goes to Penny's cage, and he's like checking on her, and I'm like, what the hell? And like when we do the switch, he like tries to get a drive-by sniffing, and sometimes he'll go to the cage and he'll just talk to her, or he'll try to smell her butt, and it's like, okay, this is weird, but he wants nothing to do with her when she's not in the kennel or now. You know, like I think she just, I don't know. I don't know. I wish I could read his mind. Your favorite time of day, Junior? 6 o'clock. Well, technically, he has two favorite times a day. The one is usually around 8:30, and then 6-ish. Somewhere between 6 and 6:15. And in case you don't know, and yes, I look tired, and I look like I was crying, because I am, and I am. Let's see. Yeah, I know. Mine's meld. But, yes, those are dinner time, by the way. Breakfast and dinner. Oh, dude. They're so much alike, and I think that's part of the problem, too. Huh. You and your sister. Your other sister. They're both annoying, and they don't respect personal space, and they're hyper, and they like to play. They love to carry their little toys around. The only difference is Penny destroys stuffies. Not all of them. Some. And Junior doesn't really destroy stuffies. Unless he does occasionally. Because I got one the other day from somebody. I feel so bad. I got a toy with a squeaker. And it was like a silent squeaker. Like humans couldn't hear it. And, sorry, my nose is just like, ugh. Okay. Humans couldn't hear it, but I guess Junior could, because he grabbed that toy, he took it under the bed, and it was dead within an hour. Yes. Aw. Yeah, he's like, well, people are up. People are doing things. Let's do this. Let's go off. Let's see. OG. OUT. SIDE. Sorry. You know how it is with animals. You gotta censor yourself. Huh. No? Hey, Lola, high five? Aww. You didn't see it, but yeah. She loves high fives. Junior, he just does what he does to get trays. He loves trays. But yeah, so if anyone has any more questions for Junior, I mean, he's ready. Junior, do you like attention? Oh, Lola can. Lola can spell certain words. Like today, today is a bad day for her. Her arthritis is acting up. But like, she really likes. I'm pretty sure she can spell GO and CAR Her eyes just opened up like, yes. And Drugs. Sometimes, like, I don't think, like, when I got the CBD oil, and I'll be like, hey, you want to give the dogs their D? And Lola's like, D? Okay, I like this, where this is going. So, Lola is a stoner. She loves her CBD. Aww. What, baby? Do you want to do a switch? Do you want to do a switch? I think he does. That looks like the face of a dog who wants to switch. You give me a high five? Give me a high five. Give me a high five. Oh, okay. High five. Junior, come here. Junior, come here. Junior, come here. He's such a great listener. Do you see this? He is amazing. Come here. You want to do a switch? You gotta come here if you want to do a switch. Look at that tail. Come here if you want to do a switch. Come here. You gotta come closer. Come here. Junior, come here. You want to switch? Come here. Come here. He's getting all excited, but he... Okay, fine. Hold on 1 minute. I'm gonna yell. Hey, Josh! He might be outside, though. Baby. Oh, look at that tail wag. Oh, somebody's happy puppy. Do you want some drugs? No. I'll give you these drugs. Hold on. See, this is what we use. It's in my Amazon store. And this, let me tell you, okay, like a year and a half ago, maybe? Oh, somebody's. She's like, yes, give me those. I need those. She knows what those are. A year and a half ago, Lola could barely walk. She couldn't even get on the bed. We had stairs, but she couldn't even, she just laid on the floor because she didn't want to climb on the bed. She didn't even use her hind legs. She was that bad. And I was worried that we might have to put her down or something because she was just in so much pain. And I started looking into ways to treat it myself. And we started giving her fish oil and CBD oil and then these treats. And, well, now she has good days and she has bad days, but she does not walk on her... She was only using her front legs. She was lifting her butt off the ground, so she'd be walking around the house with only her front legs. And that just doesn't seem comfortable. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. I was like, their dog looks like Junior a little bit. Because they're like, well, what kind of dog did your sister get? I was like, a pit bull that kind of looks like Junior. I know, buddy. Okay, stop giving me that look. You see that look, does it? I want to switch already, Mom. This is boring. I need to go outside and to bark at things. This necklace keeps moving. So yeah, we started giving her these treats and CBD oil and fish oil, and now she has good days and bad days. I figured a bad day was coming because, like, no parts, huh? Strap-on, spelled backwards, is no parts. So yeah, like, the other day, somebody came over, and Lola was so excited to see them, and she was bouncing everywhere, jumping off of furniture, doing backflips, So I figured, yeah, she overexerted herself. She has puppy days. That's what she had the other day, and today is an old lady day. She's even starting to get a little gray on her muzzle. She's my old girl. I love her. Yeah, Lola was having a good time. I was going to say something else because I like to use old-timey words. But I know that word doesn't mean the same thing it used to mean. So, can you even say that word like that anymore? Like, okay, say the. Okay, I'm thinking about the Flintstones right now and their theme song. Like, I'm. You know the song at the end, and they're like, "We'll have a old time." Are you like? I don't know how all this works. I know certain words are bad, and I know why certain words are bad. And then there's other words where I'm like, okay, but this word used to mean this. Does it still mean this? Snippet? What's my snippet? Hello. So yeah, I'm just confused. Like, I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm curious. Like, does gay still mean happy? Okay, like, yeah, we'll have a gay all the time. Like, does it still mean happy? Because, like, is it offensive to say it like that? I don't know. You know, obviously, I'm not going to say certain words because they're bad no matter how you put them. They've never had a good meaning, you know? But then, words like that, you know, and I don't think gay is a slur or anything, but I don't know if, like, the new meaning has overcame the old meaning. So, right? Like, I know, okay, like when I was a teenager, we used to use that word to explain, say things were lame. And I know that's not allowed anymore. And sometimes it still slips out, even though I've been trying really hard to be conscious about it. You know, like occasionally, it'll slip out. Like, it's not very often anymore that I've been watching myself. But, like, when I was a teenager, everybody used the G word as saying lame. You know, it's like, dude. Now, I guess dude is offensive. If you, because, you know, like, I don't know, like, I try not to say dude anymore. But I do. And I'm like, oh, never mind, I'm sorry. Unless I know the person is dude. Or the person is comfortable with me calling them dude. Because, you know, like, dude isn't a gender to me. Like, dude is like, just dude. Like, if you watch any show from the 90s, you'll understand. Like, like, people, it's just weird. Some people are. I mean, I understand some sensitivity, but some people are just crazy. Like, I was watching these TikToks about this chick, and she was, like, going off calling people vegaphobic. I'm like, how are you vegan phobic? Like, I understand. Like, it does happen. But at the same time, just because somebody doesn't want to go vegan doesn't mean they're being vegan phobic. Like, I have friends that are vegan. See, okay. See, yeah, like, okay, there are people who think dude is offensive because it genderizes somebody. And, you know, I'm not gonna. Yeah, you know, and I'm sorry, and I'm trying not to call. I'm gonna be honest. I do call you a nickname when I'm at home, but I'm trying not to give you a pet name, like when I talk to you. But like with my husband, with his memory, like all my friends have nicknames for the most part. Like when I talk about my friends, it helps him remember them if I give them nicknames. So, like Lisa, Lisa is Emerson's wife because he knows Emerson. Um, you know, or like Anna is Steven's sister. Or like, don't get mad at me, you're little one because you're one of my youngest friends. Marcus is actually the youngest, but you're the second youngest, so I call you little one. So, like to him, that's how he remembers you. I could say Kristen all day long and he'll have no idea who I'm talking about. And then no, you're my stoner friend in Colorado. That's how he knows you. And let's see. Like Kat is Moon Pie. Catherine Marie is Moon Pie. And then Angie is my bitch sister. No, I'm just kidding. I love you. Um sometimes though. Let's see. I mean, there's more, and I just okay. Like, or we have a friend, Lila. We call her the goat lady because she has goats, and he babysits her goats when she goes out of town. Yeah, see, I think like it's just some people like that. They remember nicknames better, like what they're associated with, stuff like that. So, you know, yeah. But yeah. I know several Jessicas too, so it does help to give them nicknames. Like, or I have a friend named Penny, and she's a friend on OnlyFans and like TikTok and stuff. Let's see. Oh no, sorry. Okay, I won't call you that one, sister. You know what I hate being called Mama, like in the Texas Trio. Oh God, there's so many nicknames for these animals. Just whatever comes to mind usually, but like Lullabug, Junior Mint, Pennywise, Penny Sickle, Penny Pickles, Penny Kissy Fur, Fuzzy Butt. I can't say one of his names because it's offensive. And I'm sorry, but that's because he's stupid. And he acts like a. I can't say the word because it's offensive. But he acts like. You know. he goes crazy and he. Wah! So yeah. But yeah. I don't want to offend anyone and say the word, but I call him that because. Yeah. That's what he is. SPAZ. Like I spend too much time thinking about stuff like that, and it sucks because I'm like, okay, what words can I not say? Anyways, and it obviously, I understand that. I used to hate being. I don't like the color green because of PTSD. Now have gotten better over the years. Okay, like some greens I can handle. I do not like the dark green lighters. You know, the normal green lighters. I don't like that shade of green at all. No green lighters are allowed in my house. Lime green, stuff like that, that's fine. Like I think Josh has a color lighter this color. But yeah, it's a PTSD thing. I understand that. I had nicknames that I didn't like to be called. I've gotten over it because my ex, what he used to like to do is he would take the things that would bother me and he would do those obsessively. Yellow, okay, yellow and white. Are are you in the house?
No.
Junior wants to switch. So, yeah, see, exactly. Green lighters, green, green, green. St. Patty's Day, March, all of that. I hate it. Everybody's like, why don't you celebrate your birthday in March? And I'm like, because I hate March. And then sometimes people try to force me to like, well, your birthday's March 1st. And I'm like, no, it's not. Okay, guys, do you want to go outside? Okay, you guys wanted to switch, but now you don't want to go outside. But you like being on camera? Go on. Go outside. Go see what Daddy's got. Go outside. Lola's like, okay. Are you gonna go outside or are you just gonna sit there? Okay, so yeah, like I just don't like March because it's the month that my parents met. And then March 17th was their anniversary. And then green was my father's favorite color. I think, yeah. Yeah. So, and he always had a green lighter, always. Oh my god, there's so many cowboys here. I know. It's towards the end, and I try not to think about it, but you know, like, that's why I can't celebrate my birthday in March. After St. Patty's Day, I calmed down a little bit, but there's a lot of anxiety around then because, you know, like, that's when my parents had their first date. And yeah. That's when our parents had their first date, was St. Patty's Day. Did you know that? I know you did. Anyways, when my mom worked at an Irish pub, she cooked food in an Irish pub. So my mom can cook some pretty good Irish food. Um, yeah, so cowboys are everywhere. We live in Cowboy Centro. Okay. Um, he's an Aries. Yeah, that's a bad sign. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But I'm a water sign and it's a fire sign. So you. Psh, um. But anyways. Let's see. But I get it. I get it. Like I said, with my ex, he used to do things like excessively. Like if he knew they bothered me, are you guys gonna go outside, or is Penny sitting in a cage for nothing? I think they want to be on camera. Junior, go outside. Just switch. No, go outside. Penny's in the cage. Go outside. In a minute, I'm gonna have to go so I can. My cousin's birthday is on March 13th. He is. Well, he was. I don't know what he does now. I think he opened his own practice. He used to be the house psychiatrist for the Green Bay Packers. But now I think he moved and he started his own practice. Oh, there you guys go. Go on. You can. I don't know. I haven't got a DNA test on him. That was my husband testing out the alarm in his truck. They got the dogs out. I have to go to the bathroom soon though. See. But what was I saying? I don't know. Oh yeah. So like my ex would move things, or if he because he knows I'm OCD and I like things where they are. So he'd move things to get on my nerves. Or he'd call me names that I didn't like to be called. Like, he'd have a green lighter just to piss me off. Like, ugh. I'm Irish too, but I don't like that holiday. Right, exactly. Like, that got their attention. So, that got their attention. I'm part Irish. I did the DNA test. I'm mostly Irish. And then there's some other stuff like Finland and Dutch and Swedish and stuff. And I think there was a little bit of Italian. And then there was like 1% African and like 3% native, which is a lot less native than I was led to believe. And a lot less African than I was led to believe. So, Josh, on the other hand, he was just a little bit of everything. He had Mongolian. He was like 2% Mongolian, and then he was like 2% Indian. I think he was like 4% native. He was 2% Neanderthal. Yeah. Neanderthal. Cherokee. I am Menominee. It's from the Milwaukee area, isn't it? Like Betty's like 17 different kinds of dogs. I'm like, what the hell? He's also 4% black. What else was on there? He was just a speckle of everything. Anyways. Like, the Neanderthal actually makes sense, though, because, like, he's a little guy, but he's super hairy. Like, in all the places Neanderthals are hairy. He doesn't have, like, a hairy stomach or a chest or... But, like, his shoulders and his face, oh my god. And, I mean, he could shave and, like, 2 minutes later he had a shadow. But, and his hands are huge. And, like, hi, Lisa. I said it right. But yeah, his hands are huge, and like his head is huge, and you know, like he's super strong. Like, he's such a little guy, but he's like super strong. Like, he puts the lids on things for me, and like I cannot get them off. I need him to get them off. So, I heard your alarm.
Yeah, that was the panic.
Okay, Lisa. Is the panic button?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I have one of those.
The alarm doesn't actually work. It just works for locking and unlocking.
Hey,
Yeah.
that works. Now you can beep beep your car. I love beeping. Beep beep. Beep beep.
Yeah, I just don't hear mine.
I don't hear mine unless I
hear yours.
well, when I unlock it. Yeah, I just don't drive my car enough. But now I gotta drive your car.
Yeah, you should. You should. You can go take it for a test drive.
I will next time I decide to get out of the house.
You'll love it.
I'm like, he's like, you gotta go drive my car today. I was like, I left the house yesterday. Don't be overreaching.
To go get the truck.
Yeah, like, and I didn't just leave the house. I left the town. I left the state. I went to Texas. I know, exactly. Lisa says hi. No.
Hello.
No, he wanted me to drive it today, but I was like, I don't know. We'll see how I feel. I don't know if I'm leaving the house today. There's a picture on Facebook. He got a 2003 Chevy Avalanche. 1,500. By the way, can I ask? I don't care if everybody knows. How much did registration cost? How much did that put us under?
$180.
Oh, okay. We can still pay the electric bill. Good.
Yeah.
I was afraid it was going to be like $400 or $500. I don't know. Of course, then again, I think the Kia was only $400 when it was brand new. So.
And I got really lucky because we're apparently supposed to schedule.
I know.
We're supposed to schedule.
Oh, they're still doing it by appointment. See.
Stuff like that, VIN inspections.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they didn't have anybody in, so they decided, hey, I'll just take care of you real quick.
It's the luck of the Irish.
Yeah.
We were just talking about how I hate St. Patty's Day. Anyways, we've been doing a live for an hour and 30 minutes.
Wow.
I know, and there's 7 people here. We're actually having a conversation. I can't keep up with the chat.
I don't have much Irish in me, but I've got a lot of Mongolian.
I was just telling him about you had like 2% Mongolian and 4% black and like 2%. What was it? I think 2% Neanderthal, and then you had Indian, and then you had Native American, and then you had freaking Middle Eastern, and what else? And then Irish and English and French and blah 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 blah.
I'm like a smorgasbord. They put all the best of everything and put it all into one.
I was nodding at what you said, Lisa. She wants me to call her. She wants me to get fancy with her name. I've been trying to say it normal, like it's supposed to be said. She's like, I like when you say it the other way. Lisa.
What's up, Lisa?
They can see your boogers. And then I was talking about how I give all my friends nicknames.
Yeah.
So you'll remember them.
Yeah.
My stoner friend in Colorado says hi.
Hi. With an extra HI.
I'm trying to think where that rehab concert is. I think it's near you. I know there's one in the Springs. Right? Because Grandpa was black. Yeah, so, uh, what was I gonna say? Oh, and little one says hi too.
What's up?
See, I told you. um, so I think it's parachute. No, not parachute. That's where you live, right? Okay. I think the other. Wait, what am I doing? I have my old phone. Like it works, but like now that I'm not using it with the data and stuff, like it holds a charge a little bit longer. You might need to come talk to these people while I go to the bathroom, or I might have to end the chat because I'm doing the dance over here. See, boop boop boop. Go to Rehab's page. But I'm like excited because there's people here, so I don't want to go. But at the same time, I gotta pee. No, I can't do that. That's a copyright strike. After I tell them the rehab dates in Colorado, I go to the bathroom. I'm like, well, I don't want you to hear me. Ugh. Anyways. Where are they going to be in Colorado? Denver, Grand Junction, and the Springs. Are any of those near you? See, I'm drinking too much. I'm all like, I got a water and I've got a coffee. I've only got 2 drinks this time, so whatever. Anyways. So, bah. So yeah, are any of those near you? And then I'll go to the bathroom, I guess. Everybody can go to the bathroom. Grand Junction, okay. How far? Like, I think you are like 8 hours away from us, or 6 hours or something. You're pretty far from us. I'm thinking maybe, depending on how this COVID stuff is going. Oops, I said the word. We might go to Colorado Springs and see them. Of course, 2 years ago, back before all this, I was on a mission. And then, this happened. I was on a mission to bring rehab to Tucumcari. And I think maybe now I can restart that mission. So, now that things are calming down and the state is opening up and stuff, I think I am going to restart that. See, yeah, Colorado Springs is like 3.5 hours from us. So, I know you're like over there by Four Corners, kind of, but up more, which is like the other side of the state. We're next to Texas. I know I make it sound like Texas was a drive, but like Amarillo is like an hour. Well, we'll say 2 hours if you're driving normal. Maybe not quite that long. I don't know. Lisa, how long does it take you to get to Amarillo? No. Let's see what kind of driver you are. No. But yeah. Thank you. Yeah, so let me move this over here. You can stare at Josh's hats. I will. I'm moving the camera so I can move. Anyways, so yeah. I forgot what I was going to say. Hopefully while I'm peeing, I remember. We've lost a couple people. I guess because I'm not doing my... I'm still wondering what the heck that one guy said. He wanted to see my snippet. What the heck is a snippet? Little over an hour. That's pretty fast. Isn't Texas like... No, that's Illinois I'm thinking about. Okay. You can get arrested for speeding and go to jail unless you have bond money on the spot in Illinois. At least it used to be like that. Or you've got like AAA or something. Okay. I'll be back. Start his hats. Hello. Oops. Didn't mean to knock you guys out. Did anybody say anything while I was gone? Lola went back to bed. Thank you. Thank you. It's good to be back. This is the longest live ever. That's kind of cool because there's 8 people here. Yay. Not everybody is saying hi, but no, now there's 9 people. Say hi. Say hi, the other silent people. And if you're on there still, tell me what a snippet is. What are you making? I usually go live earlier, but I needed an hour extra. I usually wake up and eat my breakfast with you guys at 10 o'clock, but like... Well, my bathroom's right there. I was like... I don't want you guys to hear me. I wish it was cold here. Have the air conditioning on. We need rain. We need snow. Something like we need moisture so bad. Ooh, eggs. I think we only have 1 egg. So that's probably out of the question. We have egg noodles. Ooh. That sounds yummy. Lisa, did you enjoy your panda? Send me pictures to be mean to me. I'm sorry, I'm lotioning my foot. Since I'm sitting here. Okay, what are you gonna grab, Lisa? When you get back, you can tell us. Leftovers. Panda. Mmm. I know you probably can't. We never get much snow, to be honest. Like, because we're not in the right area. But we never get rain. Oh my god. Like, I swear, I don't know, the last 2 years, just no rain. Like, it just... And we need it. French fries loaded. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Let's see, I'm lotioning my feet and my legs. So, I'll stop now. Sitting in one place for too long, like not doing stuff. Yeah. Really? You don't get a lot of snow up there? Like I'm used to doing like 60 things at once, so when I'm only doing like one thing, I'm like, oh my god, what am I doing with my life? I love the rain too, but you know, that's part of living in the desert, I guess, which is great because I don't miss humidity. I hate humidity. So, you know, it's horrible. Fat girls and humidity do not get along. Okay, I'm sorry. If you disagree, I don't know. You're not really a fat girl if you disagree. You're just, you're a little fat. Anyways. Anybody else who's interested in seeing Rehab? Uh, they're gonna be in March 23. They're gonna be in Mobile, Alabama. March 26th, they're gonna be in Clarksville, Tennessee. March 29th, they're gonna be in Memphis. Let's see. March 31st, they're gonna be in Tulsa, Oklahoma. April 1st, Fort Worth, Texas. April 2nd, Houston, Texas. Wish they would be in Amarillo. April 8th, Reno, Nevada. See, maybe we can get something in between there in Tucumcari. April 9th, Chico, California. April 13th, Reno. No. Something Oregon. Oh, shit. Sorry. Can't play the music. Beno, Oregon? April 15th is Seattle. April 16th is Portland. April 19th is Idaho Falls. 420, Grand Junction, or no, Salt Lake City. You'd think I'd want to be in Denver. That's actually the year we were supposed to go see Rehab. It was 420 and it was in Denver. And we had front row tickets and we had backstage passes, meet and greets. We were going to get married at the show. Anyways, COVID. Let's see. Okay, and then Salt Lake City, and then April 21st, Grand Junction, Colorado. April 22nd, Colorado Springs. April 23rd, Denver. April 28th, Elkhart, Indiana. Wow, that's a big jump. Angie, they're going to be out by you. I don't know how far you are from that. April 29th, Fort Wayne, Indiana. There's a lot of Indiana shows. April 30th, Dusser, Indiana. May 4th, Indianapolis, Indiana. And then something, Michigan, Sangra. And then Kielbasa, Michigan. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. See how the writing is? I don't know if you can see that. It's very blocky. Oh yeah, since you're on here, Lisa and Kristen and Angie even. So yesterday when we were looking for cars, I know, right? Wow, so they're very Tucumcari there then. Let me look at this picture. Ah, see, it's nice having two phones. Ooh. Okay, so Lisa's doing. I'm gonna show everybody, Lisa, what you sent me a picture of. Look at that. Oh my god. I want them. I want them in my belly. Okay. So, yeah. I don't know. Brain fog. Okay. I haven't been to a concert in so long, and we were going to go to the one in Denver, Colorado, 2020. We had the tickets. Oh my god, we never got the money back. It was like $400. Ticket agencies suck. Okay, so yeah, like what I was gonna say. Okay, Angie, Kristen, and Lisa. So yesterday when we were looking at cars, there was one truck we were gonna go get. It was a black Avalanche, with the guy's wife like sewed it without him knowing, and he's like, "Oh, I just got home and she sewed it." So I was all geared up to go to Texas and get out of the house. And it takes a while to get me there. Gotta hype myself up. I can do this. I can leave. I can go. So anyways, so I called Steve. And because he, Those who don't know, Steve has a car dealership, and it's Exodus Auto Sales in Albuquerque. Ooh, I'm gonna show your food. People are sending me pictures of delicious food and making me hungry, and stuff I can't get here. But okay, so I called Steve at Exodus, and I was like, hey, do you have any truck, 4x4 trucks, blah blah blah, and then I was like, yeah, this is a Hatter house, and they're like, oh my god, it was so cool. It was so cool. We're like, we love you, you guys, and everybody in Tucumcari. You're just awesome. You bring so many people to the show, and this and that, and like, oh, we just love Tucumcari. And if you look at his preview this week, he posted it yesterday. He's like, we're gonna take over Tucumcari. I'm like, please do, please do. So yeah, okay. Let's see. Egg sandwich. And he was just like, I love you and everyone you bring to the show, and you're just such a supportive viewer, and we couldn't do it without you. I'm like, that's awesome. It's kind of like yesterday I was telling Lisa also, hi, mad for pets. There's a pet. um, so yeah, yesterday I freaked out because the cops were at the house. And I don't know why. There was a cop, and I was like called, and because I saw it on the ring, and you know, um, so I called them, and I was like, I was wondering why they came to the house. Like, I was freaking out. All these, you don't do that to somebody like me. Just 17 million scenarios were in my head. So yeah, I called them. They called me back, and they were like, oh, well, we were calling you because of the incident, blah blah blah, with some animals and animal abuse and this and that. You notice there's not as much barking because the dogs across the alley are not there anymore. So they were calling about that. And I was talking to the guy, and he's like, yeah, I called you because you have I know you, and I know your love for animals, and da 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 da. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I have a reputation with the city of Tucumcari police, I guess, as an animal lover. So I guess it's a better than having another kind of reputation with the police. So, but that was kind of cool. Speaking of, I have to do another fundraiser on Hatter House. Well, it's better than, like a drug dealer, or like, I don't know, car thief, or abusive spouse, drunk driver. There's so many, like, yeah, like after a certain time with my ex, if he was driving, cops would probably pull him over. So, certain time of day, they saw him Circle K, they were like, whoop whoop. So, that's how he lost his license a few times. But, what was I saying? I do know. Yeah, hi Karen. Oh, we need to do I need to do another fundraiser for the animal pound, or Paws and Claws, or one of them in Hatter House. Yeah, if you guys haven't checked out Hatter House yet, go check it out. It's on Facebook. It's a group. I'll try to edit this later to have the link. Whoa. Did you hear that wind? It's windy out there. Thank you. Sometimes I don't feel like it, but thank you. This penny situation has me feeling like a failure sometimes. Well, what can you do? You missed the wind? It has been crazy windy here, girl. You are missing some wind. Penny? Yeah, I believe trying to think of the title. Wish there was a way to tag people on YouTube. Is there? I can't remember the title. I can't remember the title. Let me see if I can look it up real quick. But she's like 9 different kinds of dogs. So, um, oh look, Hatter House is live. Videos. And I have some recorded videos I need to put up. I just been too lazy or something, distracted, all of the above. Because Lola, we did her DNA test, and she was 100% pit bull. That surprised me. Because I always thought she was mixed with something. Like, for years and years, I thought she was mixed with something. Okay. Where is it? How far back is that? Did it get deleted? Okay, I'm not going to look back that far because I'm like, oh my gosh. We're like a year ago and it's... Did it get deleted? Is YouTube pulling a Facebook? Deleting videos? Because now we're so far back, I don't even think we had Penny. That's so weird. I know this is very entertaining, huh? I think it deleted Penny's DNA results video because I can't find it. Here's our vacation to, what did we call it? When we were in Cambodia, whatever. Remember Nick Picato was calling, he was in Vegas and he kept saying he was in Cambodianese or something.
Yeah, Cambodianese.
No, this was a recorded video. Yeah, I had, it was like test results are in or something like that. I don't know.
It should have been shared on a Hatter House.
Oh, my hair looks bomb in this video clip. That's a good thumbnail. I suck at some thumbnails. And sometimes I do really bad ones to like troll people. You know me, I'm a troll.
I love you.
I love you.
I'm gonna go to Corey's.
Okay, you gonna show your new toy off?
Yep.
Like, yeah, yutch, look what I got.
Check this shit out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go into the creator. There's oh, okay. It's this one right here. Well, that wasn't it. I guess the title is just really long and it didn't say. It says test wisdom panel DNA test results for Penny. And we test Lola. And then I can't remember which one I gave the results for Lola. But I'm not going to look through. I'll try to figure it out. But she was 100% pitbull. And then Penny, I'd have to look up the picture or log in. But Penny was like boxer, pitbull, bull terrier. Yes, a smorgasbord. German Shepherd, white Australian Shepherd, wired hair Vizsla, walking coonhound, something like that. Oh, okay. Yeah, that does sound like a Facebook thing. YouTube's being Facebook, huh? Like, yes, she is. She is. Oh, and she's also this Mexican dog. They're revered as gods. Like they're called xylitls or xylitls. So, not xylitls. It's spelled with an X. Don't say that word. You get Lola. Did you see her ears? And plus, I'm on live, so YouTube might be, oh my god, they said the D word. Anyway.
It was in the background. It was by mistake.
Like if you start playing music, I'll get a violation. I wonder if I can ask Rehab for their, if I'll message Danny and I'll be like, hey man, can I use your music? I need to talk to them about coming here to see what they need from me to, wait, did I just read that right? What they need from me in order to, okay, that is weird. I was just like, I thought I was tripping for a minute. Next you know, Fabby's going to send me a friend's request. See, this is what I mean. I just got a friend's request from Pablo's adopted aunt. Maybe she doesn't realize I'm me. Maybe it's for Hatter House or something. Or the waffles or something. My last name isn't Mottez anymore, so maybe she doesn't realize that it's me. But how many other fat girls with wild colored hair are there in town? Lisa, you know a lot of people. How many really fat girls with wild colored hair are there in town? Anyways, that's so weird. Did you hear what I just said?
Yeah.
Like, it's throwing me off a little bit.
What did it say, 3?
No, I said Pablo's adopted aunt sent me a friend's request, and I'm thoroughly confused now. And I'm like, well, maybe it's for Hatter House or something. Like, maybe she wants to buy some stuff I'm selling, or makeup, or, ooh, second breakfast. She's messaging me for second breakfast. Actually, I'm kind of in the mood for bratwurst. Anyways. Well, have fun at Corey's.
Oh, sure try.
Are you taking the diesel with you? Is that what you were just doing?
Yep.
Man, you're gonna make him hate you. Anyways. I love you. Be safe. You better come home. So, yeah. So, anyways, anybody want to throw out some more questions? Tell me what you're eating. Send me pictures of what you're eating. I can't believe we've been doing this for 2 hours. Wow. That's pretty freaking awesome. Eventually, I'll have to go and log into work and make money. I guess. Then I have to update boards on Hatter House.
And if you send a picture of you cooking something with Tony Satcheries, you gain an extra point.
Yes, Tony Satcheries. That is his favorite. That is his favorite seasoning. So, it's also in our Amazon store. Woo! Okay. We get like 2 cents off of everything you buy in our Hatter House store. I know, record time, record people. Oh man, okay, so I just finished this show. It was, Kristen, tell me, what was it? Reinventing Anna on Netflix, I think. And then I watched The Tinder Swindler. And we've been watching Night Court on IMDb TV. What's that store? Oh, I'll send you a link. It's an affiliate link. And it has like all our favorites. And if you buy anything, it's like, it's a percentage. It's like 2% or something. Oh my god, what? Oh my god, what? Inventing Anna. Okay. Oh my god, what? Night Court? I'll send you a link later. It's just like, you know, all our favorite seasonings and stuff. And then like whenever I send you links, Lisa, or anyone else, if you're on my Facebook and I send you a link, you're like, oh, where did you get that? And then I send you an Amazon link. It's an affiliate link. Oh, okay, you watch Tinder Swindler. Okay. So yeah, I have 15 cents in there. People have bought enough money for me to make 15 cents, but they have $100 threshold, kind of like YouTube. So I've had like $30 stuck in YouTube limbo for, let's see, they demonetized me 2-3 years ago, 2.5 years ago. They were both so good and compelling, very attention grabbing. Um, so I've had $30 sitting in there for like 3 years now almost. They were both really good. And I can't get it out because they have $100 threshold, and I don't. I've given up on being remonetized. It might happen, it might not, but I'm not working for it the way I was when I was posting videos every day and, you know, like really trying. No, I'm just doing it for fun. I don't get paid for it anymore. So, you know, I haven't got paid for YouTube in like a while. Because when I moved here, originally when I moved here, I was with my ex and I didn't make a lot of YouTube videos when I was with him because I get really depressed and I get in these holes. And then when we first moved into this house, not this house, the first house we lived in here, there was no internet, like no internet. Like it wasn't even wired for internet because nobody had lived in that house for 20 years. I understand this has been a long chat and I appreciate you coming and talking and chatting it up with us, and I will be here next Friday, so hopefully you will be too. You have a great day. But yeah, it wasn't even wired for internet. Nobody had lived in that house for 20 years. Wow. See, yeah, and so they, like I said, with YouTube, every time I get close to being monetized again, they move the finish line a little further. You know what I'm talking about, Rachel. um, like, they have these things that you need to do in order to get monetized. Are you getting something good in the mail? I didn't even check to see what I'm getting today. Do you check to see what you're getting? Do you have a, what you call it? Informed delivery. Oh, I know. Yeah. Like I said, you know, they have certain rules for monetization. Like you have to get so many watch hours and have so many subscribers and this and that. And what happens is, well, what was happening for me, yeah, like it's just sitting there doing nothing. Oh, what the heck is this? Okay, there we go. And every time I'm like close to having the requirements, no, because I'm not monetized. It does. And do you have a ship date for me? Oh, for your thing? I probably do. Let me get back to you. Ask me on Facebook and I will get back to you after this. I am not getting mail today? Oh, there it is. I sent the backpack to my, yeah, I need watch time. And like it was 1,000 hours and now it's like 4,000 hours. So I was like getting so close. It's like 1,000 hours a year or something. Yeah, I don't have super chat, right? Like I think you have to be monetized or a partner or something. But yeah, I was so close to 1,000 hours of watch time, and then they're like, oh, you know what? We're gonna do it where you need 4,000 hours of watch time now. I'm like, what the? You know? I don't think Google money is good for anything. Recall on my Malibu. Oh no. Okay. No packages today. No packages today. Well, I did get the one package I opened in the beginning. With the bracelet and the necklace and the nose rings. I'm gonna get a P.O. box this year, I think. Soon. Under the Hatter House name. That looks like a bugger. But, yeah, it's just like, I don't know, I think I need like 2,000 more. Well, true, I do use it, because on TikTok now you can tip creators, and you can use Google Money to tip creators on TikTok. There. I have 1,700 subs. Snow, I can't remember if you remember. I can't remember. I've been on YouTube for like 11 years, and now I'm like... Yeah, probably not. Unfortunately. Like, I don't... I think the only ones that would probably be willing to help me like that would be like Kristen and Lisa, and I'm not gonna ask them to do that. And then other than that, I don't have people who would do that for me. Sometimes I do that for me though. Like, I'll have to look into that. Huh. Well, I think because I have an LLC, I can get one under Hatter House. Like, I can get it under my name, but you get Hatter House mailed to it. Because I have an LLC for the name Hatter House. And I really want to get things going on that. Like, I want to get the address labels and the P.O. box, because then I can use the Hatter House P.O. box for other work. Because people be wanting to buy me things, and they, I don't want to give them my address. You never know with these weirdos from my other work. I don't like lives, but it's easy when people are on here that I talk to. Yes, yes. This is so weird. Ah. There we go. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I don't know. See, this is that brain fog I was talking about earlier, too. Yes, I do need a P.O. box, because then I can give it to the weirdos. Who is... the people who aren't talking are probably you weirdos, aren't they? Anyways, it's okay. I like you weirdos, I guess. But, what the hell is a snippet? I think... English wasn't his first language, because his name had like little symbols above his letters. He looked like he was from Finland or something. His name was like Bjorn. And I'm not making fun of the name, I'm just saying. And he was like, "Will you show your snippet?" And I'm like, well, one, this is not OnlyFans. You are lost. This is YouTube, buddy. And I'm pretty sure there's rules against showing my snippet. But I don't know what a snippet is. Anyways, thank goodness. Like Josh always says at the end of our videos, look out for the normal people. Okay, and I'm going to say something else I was thinking about today. Sorry to be depressing. Okay, so, you know, like, Josh just got this new truck and stuff, and it has a really good system. Like, it has Bose speakers. Like, it has a DVD player and a TV in the backseat. It has a 10-disc changer. Like, we've had no way to listen to our rehab CDs for all this time, and now, like, we do. They're the only CDs we own are rehab CDs. It's kind of like... I own 3 DVD. No. I own 5 DVDs. Okay? We don't have a DVD player. I think one of my laptops might play DVDs, but it's not hooked up to any TV or anything. We don't have a DVD player, but I own 5 DVDs. We have more DVDs, but those aren't mine. Um, those are my mom's kind of. They're ones Josh wanted to watch. Okay, so yeah, no, I think he left a message on one of my videos before, and he might have explained it. I think it's my tits, if I remember right, or my like cleavage or something. Here's my snippet. No, anyways, um, so okay, let's see. So now we have a place to watch our DVDs too. Just go in the truck. So yeah, I own 5 DVDs, and they are My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. It's not even. It's still in the wrapper. Okay, and then did he do that review? Did he watch that movie, Angie? Okay. Yeah, let me know. Like, message me on Facebook the next time you go live. I just dropped stuff. And then, if I'm not busy, I will totally be there. And if not, I'll do what I usually do and I'll watch them. Like, what I do is sometimes I can't comment or like on videos because I watch them on my TV. And there's no way to do that on my TV, but I can watch them, so you still get the watch time. See, it's still in the case. It's still in the plastic. Okay. Then Moulin Rouge. Secretary. Wait, no, that's more than 5. I own 6 DVDs. Oh my god. Okay, we'll see you later. Okay. And then I own both the Alice's. The first one and the second one with Johnny Depp. And then I own Hard Candy. I was telling you about that movie the other day. That's how much I like it. I own the DVD. I don't even have a DVD player. Well, sometimes I'll be watching while I'm working. So, like, my phone is busy doing other things. But if something's really grabbing me and it's still connected through my phone, like, what was I gonna say? Because sometimes, like, when I'm watching it on my phone and I'm watching too long, it'll disconnect. And then I can't just scroll and click on the video and, like, comment. Or sometimes I'll just use my TV to look up videos and not use my phone because it does that connection thing. Well, like, this is what I usually do when I'm not sitting here talking to you guys. Like, this is just really weird for me to be sitting here and not really doing multiple things. And this is why, like, I get lost, I don't respond to people. Like, I'll be sitting here, I'll be working, I'll be on my laptop. I have 2 laptops, technically. I have 3, but I'm trying to get everything moved from my one laptop to another laptop. I will look at my phone in a minute too, so I don't get distracted. I'm trying to, so I'm trying to get all my stuff in the cloud, so that way I can move it to the other laptop. And just because it's good to have it on the cloud, so it doesn't get lost. And then I have a Chromebook, which I like because it's a touch screen and it's good for, like, waffles and stuff. I just have to get used to it, and I have to learn to copy and paste on it, and I haven't figured that out yet. Sometimes things take me a while because I'm old and I don't focus on them. Like, I haven't opened it in a couple days, so I haven't even tried. Eventually I'll watch a YouTube video or something. Really? That's crazy. My mom sold one for like $20, and I'm like, why? And a VCR, and I paid for it. I bought her a DVD player with a VCR in it, and she sold it for $20. I'm like, isn't that my $20? No. So, wow. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, I have the two laptops. The one I want to sell, the other once I get it wiped out or wiped clean. So I'll be sitting on one or two of my laptops. I'll have my phone, I'll have my other phone, I'll have my tablet, whatever. I'll be logged into work. And then while I'm logged into work, I'll be watching YouTube videos so people get their watch times. And plus, it's entertaining. Or I'll be watching a show. um, and then, well, that's like my favorite movie that he can watch. Other movies he can't watch. Uh, and then what was I saying? Okay, I got lost there. So, anyways, while I'm doing all of that, and then, like I might get a phone call for work, and then, that's anywhere from 2 minutes to an hour sometimes. But majority of time, it's 2 minutes. Let's be real here. So yeah. And then, like, my mom will call me, and she'll need me to buy this off of Amazon. And then, you know, Josh will need something. And then the dogs will want to switch. And then I'll have to look up something. And then I'm updating boards for waffles. And then I'm trying to sell, post things to sell on, Facebook, or responding to people about stuff that I'm selling on Facebook. And oh man, it's dropping. And I'm just like, okay. So that's why it's like, okay, I'm sitting here for this long. Wow, crazy. Oh no, there's only 3 people. Where'd everybody go? No. Okay. Oh, he wanted to. See, yeah, he's lost. This is not OnlyFans. Maybe. But yeah, I think Snippet was. I don't know. I have to figure out. Like, Let me see. Okay. Because I don't think that's what he meant by Snippet. I'm pretty sure he meant butt, cleavage, or a cat. Me too, man. Me too. I am hungry. It is lunchtime, but I don't know what I want. So, I'm just drinking coffee. I've been drinking this coffee for 2 hours and 17 minutes. Okay, Lisa wanted me to look at something to see if we're going to waffle. Or she said, I want to do, ooh, that's cute. I wonder if those little, it's so weird because you never know which Starbucks cups are gonna waffle. Hi. Hello. Thank you. I'm kind of obsessed with Hatters, you could say. See, I think it's in my link tree that is on my profile, but I need to clean stuff up. Okay. I don't, man, I haven't sold on eBay in forever. It's just so confusing. I don't know about Mercai, is that how you say it? I've been contemplating it, but like, okay. Moms, huh? Well, the silent ones are speaking. uh, oh, okay. Well, now I get what you were saying. I was like, wait, who? Anyways, like I have to look around Mercai. I need to, now that my phone has more memory and I can put more apps on it, I'll have to look around. See, I like selling local because I don't have to pay for shipping. Yes, Miss Kitty Delgado. And there's also one for Hatter House, but I feel like you'd be more interested in the Miss Kitty Delgado one. It's MSKITTYDELGATO, like Kitty the cat. Like I said, there's also a Hatter House one, but I feel like the kitty one will be more up your alley. No, Lisa, I was like, what? It's Lisa. What? And then I remembered who Anna is. So I was like, oh, okay. Took me a minute. I'm slow. But yeah, I ship stuff out sometimes too, so you know, I'll just have to pay extra. Plus, another thing that works really well here, and you know, like, it might be bad. I don't know. Because, okay, like, I buy stuff online, deeply discounted, and like the makeup, okay. Like, if you live in a city, you could just go to Ulta or Sephora and buy it. No problem, okay? But here we don't have that. Thank you. And, like I said, I'll try out Markai now that I have a phone with more memory and can download apps. But yeah, what I was saying is, I like selling local because I don't have to pay shipping necessarily. And like I said, what I do is I'll buy stuff like deeply discounted that we can't buy in town. And the closest mall is like 1 hour and a half away or 2 hours away, depending on where you go. So like, you know, we just, if we want something, we just can't go to the mall or Walmart or whatever and get it. Like the tapestries and my makeup, my eyeshadow palettes and stuff. So I sell them, I buy them deeply discounted, I sell them discounted. And also they don't have to pay shipping, they don't have to drive to the mall 2 hours away to get it. So it kind of works out. Mercai. Carry. Did I say that right? So yeah, I think that's why it works well with me selling the makeup here and the tapestries and stuff, because like it's stuff we can't get in town. And I still sell it cheaper than what you can buy it online, and you don't have to pay shipping. So, like, you know, I don't know. Like, I tell Kristen, and I'm pretty sure I tell Mercury. I tell Lisa this too. Like, when you buy stuff, sign up. Like, if you buy stuff off Ulta, you buy stuff off Revolution, Morphe, ColourPop, Hip Dot, Hot Topic, Box Lunch, Torrid, make sure you sign up for the rewards program. So, because you get exclusive sales and deals, and then points and birthday bonuses and all that good stuff. And I told that to little one, and I told that to Lisa, because, yeah. What I also do is I'll wait till they have big clearances and they're selling stuff for like $2. No. And I still get points on it. Heck yeah. So the other day, or yesterday, I got a free Jimmy John sandwich. Definitely. Well, like I said, I'll check it out now. So, you know, like, I don't need to buy more stuff, even though I do. It's horrible. I've never been such a consumer in my life. It's so weird living in one place long enough to accumulate stuff. And then to accumulate so much stuff. Like, I've never had so many clothes. And then there's clothes that I don't even wear, and I want to wear them, but I don't go places, so why would I wear them? I want to wear them around the house. And then I have rocks and Starbucks cups, and I'm like, what? So, yeah, maybe. Let me look into that, okay? And you know, if you participate, you could get spots too, Angie. Like, comment on post. Everybody who comment, like the top 10 get free spots every month. And then, like, if you show up on lives on Hatter House, like on the group on Facebook, you get, if it's my live, I usually give free dollar spots. And, you know, there's games. I could tag you and, you know, like, I'll give out free spots. So check it, you know, like, just Participate Saturday also, Angela. Saturday, tomorrow, 6 p.m. your time. If Josh isn't bugging you, get on your phone and watch Steve Henry. Okay? Be there at 4, well, it's 4 o'clock our time. I'll send you the link. 6 o'clock your time. Steve Henry. This new Steve Henry show. Subscribe to him. Push the notification button. I know, Amazon. Ugh. Haha, Moonwater. That's cool. Well, I don't think anybody here would buy Moonwater. You think anybody would here besides me would buy Moonwater? Well, I'd just make my own. So, but yeah, because you can win. He gives away $200 to 3 people every week. Sometimes 4 people. So, you know, it's no guarantee that you're going to win, but you're not going to win if you're not there. And all you got to do is you click on the link at that time. You get on the show, and if he's live before 4:20 our time, 6:20 your time, you say, "Hey, Steve, I'm here." And he will enter your name into a thing, and then at the end he spins, he pulls out a name, and he's like, "You win $200. So, yeah. You guys want to see my stones that are in the bedroom? Anyways. Oh, let me see. Okay. Ooh, there's my necklaces that I wear often. And my little baby Yoda Valentine from my friend Emily. Well, she likes to be called M. And then my little... She sent me that for Chinese New Year. She's really into that. And then, there's my stones. And my bat that cat got me. My moon pie got me that. Anyway. So I put it on my moon with my stones. Okay, and my rat. That black sparkly thing is a rat. It's okay. I mean, I understand people got other things. Like, I'm not actively participating in everything I should be because I just don't have time. I try though. Like, you know, right now, if I wasn't on here, I would be watching videos on YouTube trying to get people their hours, and I would be on the phone talking to perverts. And I would be moving my files from one laptop to the cloud so I can clear off my laptop and reformat it and sell it and then use my other laptop. And then I'd be trying to figure out how to use my Chromebook better. Anyways, so yeah, girl, nobody's ever going to beat you. So I think you're good. Just keep it up. Well, if you're ever bored, I have like 10 years of videos on here too. So, I'm not saying, but I'm saying if you ever get bored, you could, if you have more than one phone. See, I used to do this. Okay, so, I don't know if anybody's on Swagbucks. And if you're not on Swagbucks, hit me up. I will send you a referral link and you'll get like 10,000 extra points or something like that. You can turn them in for cash or gift cards. But what I used to do on Swagbucks back in the day, okay, back before back when I was just a hermit and my ex-husband didn't let me do anything and we didn't have money because he spent it all. What I used to do is I had like 3 phones. See, yeah, and I'd be doing surveys on all my phones. Okay, like all day long. Surveys. Because there's this one called Quick Thoughts, and I don't know if it still works, but it used to give me like $20. Like, I used to make like $60 a week on Amazon cards using that one. Swagbucks. I used to make so much more money because I'd do surveys and I'd watch videos. And what I would do is I'd take one of my phones and I just like, there's apps where you can watch commercials for money or points or whatever, and I just like leave it in the background watching playing commercials. And every once in a while I'd make sure to check it. The show Eureka, Josh loves that show. Or is it an app to make money? Okay, so I don't know if Swagbucks still does videos. I will remind me if I don't. But yeah, I used to rack up points. And then there was this other one called Quick Thoughts, but they don't work with my phone company because they need to text me to like verify me. And I guess you need to have like a major character. I'll have to look up Eureka. So anyways, like, yeah, if you ever get bored and you want to know something about me randomly, like you can go back and there's like 10 years of videos on here. And like if you watch them, they give me watch time. Anyways. So yeah, and then I don't know, man. I don't know. I was gonna say something. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was talking earlier, like Rachel and Angie, I don't know how long you've been down. Have you been down since the jellies and the bobos? Okay, so what I mean by that is like I don't remember if you guys were on my original channel that got zooked. Oh, the jellies and the bobos, it's a song. Okay, so I don't know if you guys were down since my first channel. I will. It's called My Best Friend, and it's by Sweetie and Doja Cat. She's my best friend. And she's like, she's been down since the jellies and the bobos. Okay, so the jellies are those shoes? And the bobos, those twisty hair balls that hurt your head when you make pigtails and stuff. And jellies, the jelly shoes. So she's been down since the jellies and the bobos. Okay, sorry. I have a horrible voice, but yeah. More of that useless information I was telling you there about, Kristen. But yeah, okay, so we were talking about subscribers. Back when I had the original channel, Miss Kitty Bombshell. I think that was it. I might have changed it to Miss Kitty Delgado. Right? No, I've had this one for like 10 years now, I think. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, Miss Kitty, whatever. I started my food reviews on that one, and I had like videos of dancing and stuff. And it got deleted from all the fat haters because I was wearing this shirt one day, and I still joke about it because I hold grudges. I had like 10,000 subscribers. I was making like $500 a month just on that channel. Ugh. But I wore this shirt, not this shirt, but I wore a shirt. It was a tube top shirt. And somebody was like leaving comments saying I was wearing a bed sheet. And yeah. Mystery shopping. Yeah. But okay, so yeah, it got deleted because all the fat haters were like pissed and flagging videos, and I kept on getting copyright strikes, and there's nobody you can talk to. And like they didn't even care. Like, you appeal it, and it's like, is there anybody even reading this? Because it's like, I'm eating pizza. How is this offensive? I'm eating pizza in a tube top. You can see my fat arms, okay? Apparently that's too sexy for YouTube. What? And like, it's just so dumb. Like, I see videos way worse. Okay, I'm not hating on Hungry Fat Chick. Okay, because I love Candy. I love Candy. Okay, she's a doll, and but have you heard of the game is very like the rapper the game? Okay, so I mean, like, I watch Candy's videos. She moans a lot when she eats. Like, I don't think I moaned or anything when I did my food reviews on the other channel, so I don't remember. Yeah, they're getting a little better. A little. But Candy moans a lot when she eats, you know? And I'm like, okay. I don't understand what I did on that channel that made it so. Anyways, but man, I'm so mad because I had so many subscribers on that channel and so many views. Well, that is good. That is good. You should turn that into an OnlyFans. Feet are big things. If you need a, no, you already have an OnlyFans, kind of. Yeah, see, I don't remember either. Like, I know you guys have been down since, like, a long time. Like, back when we had our little group on YouTube, and YouTube was more fun. Now it seems like a chore sometimes, to me at least. Like, it used to be fun. It was like a community, you know, like, and it was Jamie and you and Angie and freaking bipolar chick in Canada. VNA was on there. Now she's not really on here that much. I just put on a daily post every day, and then I go on Twitter and I promote, and then I go on TikTok and I promote, and yeah, it was. YouTube used to be so fun, and it used to be so active, and there used to be so many more people. And well, Angie, that one guy I was talking about, he updated a couple weeks ago, so he's still alive, so that's good. I don't know about the other one. I think she goes by she, I'm not sure. But, Psychonaut, I have not got to the bottom of that one. But, dude, Crescendo Man, he's okay. Last I know him a couple weeks ago, he updated. And I was like, oh, I was just thinking about you. hmm. So, yeah, that too. Like, I just, like I said, it feels like a chore. It feels like it's so, everything is so oversaturated now. TikTok, OnlyFans, Night Flirt, YouTube, everything, Instagram, and you know, it just, it used to feel more organic, and people weren't pushing products as much, and it was easier to get monetized, and the commercials were better, and like, I don't know, man, I miss it. Do, but you know, I guess things change. Like, even Facebook is getting horrible now, though. Wow. Wow, that's a lot. Facebook is getting horrible. Are you still here, little one? She's like, you lost me with all this YouTube talk. I feel you. I've deleted a couple videos. I just can't bring myself to delete stuff. Plus, I think you lose, like, watch time if you delete stuff. Depending on how old it is, I guess. Yeah. Man. And it keeps changing, so that doesn't help. Maybe it was Jamie? Jamie's still alive too. She randomly updates Instagram and then she'll delete it. Okay, I was wondering. She is on Facebook and I Calvina, I have to look. I know her name is Calvina. She got married. She moved to another part of Canada. I don't know about Jamie. Like she barely updates. I mean, I understand because narcissistic abuse is freaking traumatizing. And I know most of you know this, and it seemed to put her off the deep end. Like she shaved her head. Like poor Jamie. And I know she's still around. Well, that's awesome. Thank you. Like I said, she posted on Instagram. I don't remember exactly when. I think it was the beginning of the year. I don't know if it's still on her Instagram, but yeah, she. I felt so bad for her when she was publicly begging that asshole to come back to her. I just, and it triggered me so bad. Like, like, I don't know. I don't think I've ever gone on YouTube and begged Pablo to come back to me. I've had some dramatic episodes in private, though. But it was just horrible because she would call me and she'd tell me things he would do. This is before they got married. And then one day they got married and I was like, okay. And that's probably what people thought when I got married to Pablo. Like, you didn't even talk to this dude for the last 6 months. I thought you were free of him. And then I'm married and going to Mexico and living in my car. Like, I had a stable address. I had a car. I was losing weight. I was doing so good. And then the next thing anyone knows, after like 6.5 months of not talking to Pablo, I'm like married to him and pregnant and living in my car in Mexico. And I can only imagine looking back on that. I lost some friends. Okay. Okay. Well, welcome back, Angie. I can imagine. I guess I did lose friends. I did lose friends when that happened. So, yeah, Angie says, welcome back, Angie. um, I can only imagine what people thought when I did that. Like, looking back, if like me and my mouth, if a friend would have done that, I would have been like, oh my God, yes. I don't even know. That's pretty cool. Cool. And then, like, I'm not gonna get into everything, but her political beliefs are just off the deep end. I'm not gonna get into all of that, but like, I hope she didn't get back with him. I hope she got therapy, and I hope that she's just taking time off the internet for herself. Like, because she was a lot of fun to watch back in the day. She was so fun and whatever, and then she got a little racist there too, and like, it was kind of weird, and I feel like it was his influence. Like, I'm just grateful that I never really adopted. Because, okay, with borderline, I used to do that with my boyfriends and stuff. I would adopt their personalities and become, And I'm so glad that I never adopted Pablo's personality, really. I mean, I did a little bit, but not as bad as I could. Like, I could have been doing drugs with him and trying to be cool, drinking with him and all that stuff. But I didn't. And I'm so glad that I never adopted his beliefs and his personality and stuff, which I think maybe broke me of some of my bipolar, or not bipolar, borderline traits, and why I'm not as borderline as I know that sounds stupid, doesn't it? I'm not as borderline as I used to be. I am better in better control of my borderline personality disorder. Oh, he was so much trouble. Yay, I finished it. Yeah. And like with Josh, I didn't really pick up his personality too. Okay, maybe I'm a little obsessed with the Hatter thing, but like whatever. Ugh. I've always been into things like Alice in Wonderland and Keys and stuff like that. So, I mean, I'm not picking it up as bad as I could. Hey, Angie, remember Angie's sister, Angie? Remember when I was with Johnny? Oh my god. I even picked up a British accent. Right? I mean, borderline personality is hard to deal with sometimes if you don't deal with it. Are you allowed to put links in chat? If you want to put the link and it'll let you, totally do it. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, like, and I tell people a lot, like, oh, you're so lucky to find someone like Josh and this and that. And I go, you know what? You know what? Like, okay, and this isn't meant to sound mean. Okay, like, with all my past relationships, I've noticed, um, I was obsessed. I was, like, completely consumed. It was like fireworks, kind of like, no, more like landmines going off. Like I just couldn't get enough, and it was just like it's this thirsty desperation feeling in the relationship, and like Johnny, oh god, no. No, he's such, he might be watching this, I don't know. He is such, every time I talk to him, because occasionally we still chat, and he seems pretty respective of my boundaries, except for the last time we talked, and we haven't talked since. He was, I don't know if I'd go so far as to call him a narcissist. He seemed really nice and he was great at first, but he had his issues, believe me. And now, whoo. Ooh, but yeah, what I was saying is with Josh, it just felt like different. It was nice and I was into it. It was just not as explosive, like, and he was definitely, I mean, back in the day when I met him 20 years ago, like, he was totally my type. And now he's not so much my type. Looks wise, personality wise, he is. Like, now he's more normal looking, and it's like, okay. But back then, when he had the spikes and the green mohawk and all that, and he wore the Jinko jeans and the band t-shirts, and, yes. Yes. So, it's like, if you feel too many fireworks or landmines, just run. That's my advice. And maybe go for somebody that you wouldn't normally go for. Like, oh, I need the passion and this and that. And no, 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 no. I mean, yes, some of that is good, but like, let me tell you, there is nothing better in a relationship than a good, solid friendship. Okay, and I'm not saying there shouldn't be romance, because obviously there should be, like, it's just not going to be like a movie or a TV show. It's not going to be like Disney. There's going to be days that you just feel like best friends. This is true. But, like, You know, and love does look different for different people. Like, I loved Pablo. It was just the wrong kind of love. Because it was one-sided. But, you know, when you're in a longer relationship, there's days where you just feel like best friends. And then there's days where you look at that person and you're like, wow, I fucking love you. You know, and occasionally there will be days where I just want time to myself. I feel. Like, personally, me. And I feel like that's healthy. Like, I was thinking to myself and talking to Josh yesterday, and I was like, when I was with my ex, we never built anything. He just destroyed. I tried so hard to climb out of that hole, and he just destroyed and destroyed things. Yes, exactly. Like, it's just like so unrealistic the way people think love should be. And I think people always want to feel that way. Always want to feel that consuming feeling. And I mean, like, I think as you get older, maybe, or you've been through enough BS, you realize, you know, hey, some days are just gonna be normal. I think there's a problem with this generation too. They want that instant, fast gratification. Oh, lemony. Oh, God. That is right there my problem. Like, okay, a couple months ago when Josh and I had that thing where we, like, okay, it was a combination of abandonment issues and boundaries and me not being understanding enough of his brain injury. It was like a mix of all of that where we almost broke up. Because his brain injury, he sometimes doesn't process things as fast as I can. Sometimes he needs time to think about things. You know, sometimes he needs time. And then his brain goes in panic mode when he can't think fast enough. Like, and I need to be understanding of that. And sometimes he gets mad at things. And he'll just have this, like, grumpiness. And it's because he's thinking and he's upset and he's not able to I'm trying to say the word, I'm sorry. Like, you know, like if I'm mad at someone else and I take it out on him, not like violently, but I have an attitude with him. That's not right. But sometimes it happens. So he's not able to do that as well. So, you know, he was mad at other things and I took it personally. And then when we were trying to talk about our problems, he couldn't, his brain wasn't processing fast enough. Yes, that word, and I cannot say it. Compartmentalize, yeah, whatever. And he wasn't able to move as fast as I could in the conversation, and he got overwhelmed, and he got like a deer in headlights kind of thing, and he left. He stormed out of the house. He put his Jeep on the back of his truck, and he left. And he didn't. That's like my abandonment issue right there. That like right there, because like with my ex, when he used to do that, my ex, he would do that a lot. Just take off. And I'd beg him, and I'd cry, and I'd don't leave, and I don't even know why, because he was the one that did me wrong, and I would be, I'm sorry, and I would do anything to make it up to you. It was so pathetic. Sorry. I look back at my old self, and I'm like, oh my god. Like, seriously, Kristen, if you watch some of these videos of my ex, like, where he stole my fucking wallet when we were just friends, and he was living with another woman, and he, like, overdrafted my bank account, I apologized to him. I freaking apologized to him. I begged him to not cut me out of his life What the fuck was wrong with me? Anyways, so yeah. So with Josh, he got up and he left and he was crying and I was freaking out. And I told him never come back. How dare you do that to me? That's my one, and I was like, it's over. That's my boundary. Don't. And I told you I have abandonment issues, and the abandonment issues were blowing up in my head. But thank God, after a day of thinking, we both realized our things and we tried to work on them, and we've been continuing to work on them. 24362 632. Yeah, I feel that. Like, I'm not quite sure where my abandonment issues came from necessarily, but I know my borderline definitely came from my dad. So, dads suck. Sorry. It reminds me. Do you remember Emily, Angie, like Angela? Oh, so we have the same father, is what you're saying. No. Um, I don't know if you remember Emily. I don't know if you remember when we came up with the theory that dads should not exist, that all kids should have two moms. I think a lot of my issues, abandonment issues, were really inflamed with my ex. My dad didn't disappear. I wish he would have. But yeah, I don't know if Angie knew about Angela. Oh yeah. Oh no, no, no. 50 Shades of Himself. I like that. Yeah. See, Pablo's addiction. Obviously. Obviously, Pablo's addiction took him away. So, I mean, it got the best of him. It won. He stopped drinking towards the end of his life. The last year of his life, he was completely sober off of alcohol. Amazing feat there. Unfortunately, he picked up pills. So, that's what got him. It was fentanyl. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on here. That's what got him. He traded one for another. Kind of like he did with women. Like, it always tripped me out, like, so bad. Like, when he was with the girl he was with, at the end. Yeah, we do have a lot of siblings we don't know about. Yeah, that flight mode, man, I tell you. Um, what is it, 15? With me and you, there's 15 altogether of us from Dad. It's okay, I was just rambling. I was talking about how his addiction took him away, and yeah, I was talking about my sister said 15 siblings. Well, we had a lot of siblings we didn't know about. We never met. We did meet. There were like 5 that we met, and then there's one between my sister and me we've never met. His name is Eric. I won't give his last name. He was my mom's best friend. Well, my mom's best friend at the time, before she got pregnant with my dad's kid. And they were never married, by the way. But before, the woman that he had Eric with was my mom's best friend before she got pregnant with my dad's kid. Then they stopped talking, so we've never met Eric. Yeah, it's 15 with all of us. With me, you, and the 13 unnamed siblings. That we know about. That he told us about. And then we knew the ones that were right before us. One is in prison. He went back, I think. Or was he out? I don't know. I had to Angie, you talk to them more than I do. I had to delete that side of the family because when Tony got out, sorry, when Tony got out of prison, they were posting pictures with Tony like, oh yeah, hey, it's Tony, like fuck you. um, oh, okay. I like the last thing I want to see on my Facebook feed is the dude who like did things to me at 4 years old, hugging my other siblings. Like, really? Yes, you did tell me that. He used to live in Albuquerque too. Yeah. I mean, I get it. They're full brothers and sisters. They're 100% blood. I get that. You know, and then they're mixed. Um I don't know if that's the proper word or not. I'm sorry. They're half black and half whatever my dad is. French, English, I don't know. So they got that going too, where they feel connected. They hated us. They resented us. Because we stole their father. If only they knew. Well, there's the one who's in prison, and it wasn't for what he did to me. He years later. Yeah, right. We had black brothers and sisters. How were we not black, right? I know it was very confusing. Our grandpa was black, and our brothers and sisters were black. But here we are. But remember, grandpa had white kids. Remember, we had I don't want to say too many names because I don't want to get in trouble. No, I don't need more family on my dad's side. I know where a couple of them are, like older ones. Like, cause when he got out of, my dad got out of prison and I looked him up, and then he died. There were posts on Facebook from his older daughter that he had also done things with, so I don't understand that. But okay, what I was saying, let's see. I hate when I get distracted. No, Kimmy did not love me. Tiffany tried to kill me with a marble. Jay was the only one that I really got along with. But maybe my abandonment issues came from Jay, because he would come and then he would go and he would disappear for months and then he'd come back and then he'd disappear for months. And then I was so offended when I came up to Milwaukee and we offered to pick him up, we offered to take him out to dinner, and he just did not even make an effort to see me. So fuck him. So, but I don't know, like, but that's why, like, I just deleted that whole side of the family, like, and then Natalie, Kim, Jay. Jay, I mean, I saw the pictures of Jay and Tony, and then I was like, then he didn't even make an effort to come see us when we were in Milwaukee for 2 weeks. See, I just like, well, F it. I'm not into one-sided relationships anymore. I delete a lot of people. Okay, go check the mail, girl. You know, and I've done a DNA test too, so I mean, if they do DNA tests, they could find me. I don't think the older ones know we exist. I don't think Eric knows we exist. And the other ones know we exist, but thank you. Were you the guy asking about snippets? Because I'm curious to what that is. Let's see. I don't know. But yeah, nonetheless. Like, my dad never left. I wish he would have. My brother left a lot. And I think that might be where we got our abandonment issues. Well, you know, at least me. Because I really looked up to my brother, and at the time in my life, he was the only man who never did anything to me. Like, that's really sad. Well, and then there was my friend, but he was a piece of poop. Well, I won't say that because we're still friends, but he was not the best friend. But I imagined him in my head. He was my age. Of course, he didn't do anything to me. We were 8 years old. But, huh, right? I know. Like, Jay just kind of like, he would appear and just like disappear. And I don't know, like when he needed us, that's when he would show up. When he needed something, I have a lot of love. Thank you. um, let's see. Like he would just show up when he needed things or somewhere to live or money or whatever. Like when Brenda would kick him out. Uh, that is true too. That's what made it hard was Jay did look like Dad. Eh, I don't need more family. I don't need to prove anything to anyone, to be honest. I'm at peace. Like when I speak about these things, sometimes people are like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and it makes me not want to speak about them. But the thing is, they're realists. They're real. They're things that have happened in my life. They're a part of me, but they don't make me feel the way that they did. If that makes sense. Like, and honestly, like I don't have a lot of family, and I don't like talking to new people. And I guess I'm kind of okay with that. Like, after 42 years, I've gotten okay with not having a lot of family. You know? And, like, it'd be kind of weird because, like, okay, so I look up my dad's side of the family, right? And then you're like, well, aren't you the one who put him in prison? Well, no, technically he did that. So, I mean, his actions put him there. Yeah. So, no. Did I hold him accountable for his actions? Yes. But no, I didn't put him there. So I just, it'd be an awkward bridge to cross. And I don't like people already as it is. So I know. And it's just this weird thing because my dad made up this whole persona in life. So I don't even know if the people that we met as kids were who they said they were. Like, okay, we met this woman and she was supposed to be our aunt. But I don't know, was she really our aunt? Like, was this lady really our grandma? Like, was this, no, it wasn't our grandma either. See, yeah, that's exactly, like, I've made peace with not having closure or answers to questions. I've looked up some stuff. Like, I know that our grandma Angela was 14 when she had Roger. I know that because I found that online. And she was 16 when she was admitted to the mental hospital, probably because of the abuse from our grandpa, which I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but the marriage license is online if you look up Angela Chipman. Chipman. See, that's weird for me because our father's name as we knew him was Hanson. He made up he escaped from prison, made up a person or a new name and a new address, or a new address, a new name, new social security number, new age. He changed his age. What was it, like 2 years or something, Angie? So yeah. But yeah, he called himself Hanson. That's what we knew him as. So it's really weird because like our siblings have that name and it's not even a real name. It would, if we had that name growing up, it probably would have gave me some kind of identity crisis when we found out that he was really not that name. They never got married, and we had our mom's name growing up. So, um, even though my mom and my dad were together 17 years, we never had his name. So thank goodness for small miracles. Wow. Wow. So, yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't know too much information. Like, I don't know how many kids she had. And I know that my father's stories about being in foster care and stuff. Thank you. Thank you very much. Uh, the stories about being in foster care and stuff like that. 15 times. Out like once, or did you have like a couple at a time? How do you find the time for that? But like, he used to tell us horror stories. This is how he got away, like, with what he was doing for so long. Yeah. Well, with us, how he got away with it for so long is, like, he would tell us horror. I don't know if he did this to you, Angie, but he would tell us horror stories about foster care and the abuse that went on there and foster homes and stuff like that. And so he would be like, well, if you tell anyone, they're going to take you away and put you in foster care. They're going to put you in foster homes. They're going to do this. And, like, all the horror stories I can't go into because he was very vulgar and detailed. All the horror stories were in our head, like, oh shit. Well, in my head, like I don't want to go to foster care. I don't want to be in a foster home. I know what they do to you in foster homes. Right? Like, I know what they do to you, and it's way worse what he's doing to me here. Then I got old enough and I realized, wait. And then, like, it wasn't even really that I intentionally turned him in. I was with friends and some stuff happened and I got triggered and I was crying uncontrollably and my friends were consoling me. And see, this is why I was like, dads suck. Okay, but like, my friends were consoling me because I was just crying and sobbing and shaking uncontrollably. Yeah, we weren't allowed to talk either, especially if news or shows were on. But yeah, and while my friends were consoling me, wow, that's horrible. Everybody has a dad horror story in the room. Let's share. Hi, my name is Lori and my father sucked. Let's see. But yeah, so while I was being consoled by my friends, I blurted out. Like, my friend, what's wrong? Why won't you stop? I was like, because he fucking essayed me, I don't want to say that word because I know it's triggering. So yeah. Yeah, also he used to tell us that he'd kill mom and this and that and blah blah blah. He was a psychopath. But yeah, so I blurted out to my friends, and then my friends called the cops, and the cops came to the house. Yeah. I don't know if my sister remembers that because she's 6 years younger than me. And he was a little nicer to her than, like, to me, in my eyes. He was nicer to her than he was to me. Like, I didn't see him abusing her the way he did me. See, I was just going to tell a story about the time, like, I have a scar on my fucking leg. Okay. And, I'm not going to show you because it's, like, right there. Maybe in my snippet, I don't know. So I was walking through the living room while he was watching one of his shows. and he threw a fork at me. And it landed right there. And there was this other time he stabbed me with a fork. And Angie was just a baby then, though. That was on 29th and Highland Street. You were. I don't think you remember any of that. I don't think you remember anything on 29th except where you pulled off your diaper. Little bitch. Anyways. Yeah, see, he's. That's horrible. Like, yeah. That's what they do. They fucking control who you talk to, who you are friends with, who you can do this with. They try to control everything. Like, it's horrible. But, no, okay, so the diaper story. Ouch. See, the diaper story, okay, let me tell this one. Like, when we were living on 29th and Highland, I'm gonna embarrass you, Angie. You better run. Okay, so anyways, I was minding my own business one day, reading a book. And my little sister, she was like 2 at the time, 3 maybe. I mean, she was old enough to comprehend things, obviously, because she knew what she was doing. See, yeah, you know why that is. Because then it would be reported that he was being abusive. We weren't even allowed to tell people that he lived with us. And now I know why. It makes sense that we moved like every 6 months. But, so my sister, I don't remember if you were 2 or 3. She climbs out of her crib. She climbs over me, stands over me, rips off her diaper, and thank God it wasn't number 2. She peed on me. I love you, Angie. But, yeah. She's like, I'm out of here. Nope, I'm never gonna let you forget that. Anyways, hey, I never peed on you, so, I mean... See, that's a bad therapist. That's a bad therapist. Like, one day you'll find the right one, I hope. Like, it took me a while to find somebody I felt comfortable with. And that actually, I felt like, yeah. Girl, stick with that, okay? Like, don't let people try to talk you into having kids. Being an aunt is so much better. I mean, I know people get joy out of being moms, but like, I know I've had 2 miscarriages, but I feel like I'm sad about them sometimes, but I'm not as sad as some women are. And I know that probably makes me a bad person, and I was sad. I cried. People told me that I wasn't sad enough, and I'm like, I don't understand what that means, because how can you tell somebody how they're supposed to feel? Like, I think it would have been a freaking curse. Oh my God, if I would have had a kid with Pablo, that would have been tragic. Like, that poor kid. I love you too. Could you imagine? I mean, first off, because then he felt like he would own me. He would try to use that kid against me. He would have been a drunk, and he probably would have abused that kid. Like, he would have been a horrible father. I'm sorry. He already had a kid that he's never even met. So, who's like 12 years old now. And, you know how these narcissistic POSs get when they have a kid with someone. Like, it's like Kanye. But yeah. And then, like, I'm a little sad about the kid, like, Josh and I lost. But honestly, I feel like we have enough on our plate right now. And I was 40. That's a little old to have a kid. I've never wanted kids. You know this, Angie. When I was 6 years old and I saw my sister being born, I decided in that moment in time I was never having kids. Exactly. They are. Mm. But yeah, like I've always had a fear of having kids because of my sister being born. Not because of her being born, but because of me seeing her being born. Let me tell you, the best control, birth control my mother ever gave me was allowing me into the delivery room when my sister was being born because I was like, nope, nope, never, ever. I was 6 years old and I was like, that, no. Yes. Just, yeah. He probably would have sold the kid for drugs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's so mean, but I, yeah, I wouldn't put it past him. So, you know, but as I was saying, like I was a little sad about the kid that Josh and I lost, you know. But like I said, I was 40, I have enough on my plate. And it was probably for the best because I would have been freaking giving birth during COVID. And yeah, I don't think I could even handle a kid at this time in my life. I've been so used to not being a mom and doing my own thing and on my own schedule. And, I'm taking care of mom at the time Larry lived here. Lisa, are you still here? And then we have Penny. I don't think we had Penny at the time. I think I got Penny in depression. Like, I was like, I just lost a baby, and I was like, oh, I want a puppy. And then, we give these people a toe, and they give us a puppy. Like, hey, we helped these random people with their truck broken down, and we towed them to their house, and they're like, have a puppy, okay? And I wanted a puppy so bad. I just did not know that Junior was not going to be a fan. Well, that's good. I hope he stays clean because I know it can be hard. So, yeah, I don't know. Blark. I guess Lisa is gone. Yeah, but I was. Yeah, so. That's hilarious. I didn't know not I didn't I did not know that mom was in the delivery room when you had little Josh. Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, like, it seems from what you're telling me, he still has some of the tendencies, like blaming other people and stuff like that. So, I mean, I don't blame you at all. I gotta pee again. I'll be right back. Here, look at the hats again. Yeah. Look at my boob. There's my snippet. There's my butt. Cool. I'm glad you're still here. It's so weird. I never thought I could do a live this long. But when there's people talking and interacting, it's pretty cool. Let's see. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna have for lunch eventually. So you guys decide. Should I add Pablo's aunt? Because she sent. No, this is. See, I don't like that either. But no, I'll be looking because all Foodie Beauty does now is lives. She doesn't do recorded videos anymore, and I'm weird about lives. I'm getting more comfortable. This is my 4th one, I think, that I've done. I'm trying to do it every Friday. So, I'm getting more comfortable with it. Jimmy John. Okay, so I'll let you guys decide. Should I add, because she sent me a friend's request, Pablo's birth aunt? Or do I just not? Do I delete it? Do I not respond? Do I just leave it? Yeah, I don't know. And I sit there and I wonder to myself, how does she stay on so long? She has some lives that are like, why can't you eat for 24 hours? But yeah, she just, some of her lives are like, I don't really know. I don't even know if she realizes that I'm Pablo's ex, because I've never met her. I mean, I've seen her at the Circle K. So, she works there. But I've never actually officially met her. I didn't meet a lot of his family, so. But yeah. Yeah, right? Sometimes I just leave friends request in there and like don't respond because I just don't want to bother. Which is probably just as bad as, well, I mean, I can't say that on here, but yeah. Like his birth family, I really like them. And his San Francisco family, I really like them. Well, I am going to cut this live. Because I need to get my ass to work. I just realized what time it was. I looked and I was like, oh damn, I need to make some money. I never met her, Angie. So I'm going to say later to you guys if I can figure out how to do this. Gee, I hope I don't delete it again. Hold on. Okay, let me try this. I hope I don't delete it again. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for showing up. I need to get my butt to work. Thank you. I'll see you guys next Friday. Cross your fingers that I don't delete this.